So before we dive in, and I'll probably say this again a few times as folks kind of roll in a little bit late. Yes, so this is my last, possibly ever, possibly for a while. We'll kind of see how it goes. Final Fantasy XIV live stream, because I kept getting really frustrated, and as I've talked about in like streams in the past, which I feel kind of bad. I don't like to like stream and spend half of the stream talking about how frustrated I am about something. It's usually a sign something's wrong. But I've been really frustrated with this game. And a large part of that has to do with the pacing of an MMO. It just doesn't lend itself very well to the kind of streaming that I do. And so I've thought about it a bunch, and I've been like, am I doing something wrong? Could I be doing something better? Somebody was like, maybe your streams are a little short. They're in 2-hour chunks instead of 3-hour chunks. Most people do 3 hours or longer. I'm like, God, I cannot imagine doing more than 3 hours of this because it feels kind of a bit like it'd be a bit exhausting. So, but at the same time, I really enjoy sharing the parts of the story that I enjoy sharing, Like, I mean, that sounds maybe dumb, but like most games, I'm like enjoying the process of streaming them even during like the downtime. And I've never really hit my groove with the downtime in this game. And a part of that, I think, is just something about the way that MMOs are set up. There's not really something to respond to a lot of the time, and it can be hard to feel like, is this actually like a big deal story scene? I don't know. Am I just going to be like chatting with friends on the side while kind of pushing through some dialogue? I don't know. And I felt kind of some extra pressure to try to be entertaining when I've spent 3 years, almost 4 years, I think, playing this game and not having any of that pressure. So what I'm going to do from here on out, because I do really like talking about the story of Stormblood and the characters of Stormblood and my thoughts on things so far, and like my initial reactions to things, because the internet really likes reacts. No, but seriously, not even like internet style react, but like the things that I stream for and that you folks are here for. Like, I like sharing that stuff with you, and you like at least have left me comments and said very nice things indicating that you enjoy it too. And I'd like to continue that in a lower pressure, lower stress situation. So what I'm going to be doing instead is I'm going to be streaming other games on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Those are going to be my stream days, which I've kind of been settling into. On Wednesdays, I may or may not play Final Fantasy XIV, but I will not be streaming it. What I may do, if I'm going to be playing main story quest stuff, is I will be recording it like a let's play, like an actual let's play on my computer locally. And so I can cut out the stuff that I don't think works or would be good to share, and keep the stuff where I'm like, oh yeah, that part was interesting. Let's keep that part. That part is something I wanted to talk about. Let's keep that part. That part's just me goofing around with my friends. We'll cut that part. And it'll take a lot of the pressure off of me. It'll open up my calendar a little bit more too. But it'll let me go back to playing the game with friends. I just played through some of this game with my friends, just running a dungeon and just like chatting casually. There's going to be some experimenting happening. So what we're going to probably do when we're doing like main story quest stuff or like first run through dungeons and stuff is that I will mute hearing them, because usually we do voice chat and it will only be text chat from them, which as you can see is hidden. So you will not see what they say, which respects their privacy. They're okay with their character names showing up. Please don't reach out and bug my friends that I'm playing with. And maybe I'll play with some of you folks if you want during that. But I will record the bits that I can and cut the parts that seem like they'd make a good video and put them in a video and put that up on YouTube. So for those of you who watch this archived on YouTube, functionally speaking, it won't be very different for you. Those of you who are used to watching it live on stream, that is going to be a bit of a change. And hopefully it'll still be fun enough for you, even if you can't like participate in the same way. And I will miss hanging out and chatting with you guys, because I have really enjoyed like your thoughts, your insight, your reminding me what I missed in the story. But I want to find a compromise that's going to be fun for me. And Still let me sing along with the music a lot. That's definitely going to happen. But a compromise that's fun for me, but still lets us kind of like share the stuff that you guys enjoy too. So that's something we're going to try, and it might take a little while. It does mean that videos won't be coming out every week, because I don't know when I'm going to play this game, and I don't know how long it's going to take for me to gather enough stuff to be like a video. We'll figure that out as we go. So if you want to watch things on Twitch and not on YouTube, I can upload those videos to Twitch too, as well as uploaded to YouTube, but we'll kind of see how it goes. Thank you, Stolen Light. I really appreciate that. Yeah, no, everyone's been really supportive, but I've been doing this, and I talk about this on all of my streams, so you've all heard this, I'm sure, several times now. But I've been doing some serious thinking about what do I want out of streaming, and what do I want out of a game that I stream. And Final Fantasy XIV offers all of the things that I want, but not in a format that is as consistently an experience that I want to share. So we're gonna find another way. The fun thing is that if this does actually wind up working out, it could mean like opening up more games that I might be interested in sharing in this way, without having to commit to streaming them, but still being able to share that experience with some, like, you know, safety of or privacy of my own time. So that's my goal. So appreciate everyone who's like tuned in for these streams so far and has tolerated me trying to figure out what I'm doing and how I'm going to do it and trying to have fun. And it may be that if there's like a really big story thing coming up and everybody's going to want to see that, like that particular dungeon live streamed, I might be like, okay, special event this week only, Lauren live streams this particular dungeon. So I will let you know that. But yeah, so the rambling should continue. It'll be different. It'll be weird to ramble without an audience. And like if I'm playing with my friends, I might be like, all right, guys, I gotta go ramble for the video. I'll be right back. Because I do want to share that with you, and I do have I have had a lot of fun. I think like this could have been a really, really fun thing if it just worked just a little differently, but it so far doesn't seem to be working. So we'll see how that goes. I might come crawling back and be like, I'm just gonna go back to what I was doing, but I don't think it's been working for me the way I want it to. So I will keep trying until we find something that works. So if you've got any thoughts or questions or anything like that, please feel free to like speak up. I'm happy to hear from you. And if, you know, I tend to play during these days, so if you want to be part of our dungeon, you could potentially do that, so that we don't have to like wait to queue up for something like that. Like maybe we can do that if we continue playing Wednesday nights. Like, I don't know. And please feel free to continue sending me friend requests on 14, and I will try to remember to grab them. And if you see me running around, like feel free to say hi. I will actually maybe read my text chat a little bit if I know this is coming. I'm also going to be changing my FC status probably. So there'll be some things shifting around a little bit on that end too. But yeah, I think it'll be fun because I am really excited about the story and where it's going and what's happening. And I love the characters and I'm really curious. I really want to go to Doma and see what happens there. And I'm really, really excited to see how we're going to then go from whatever victory we maybe manage to achieve in Doma to take to Alamigo. I think that'd be great. I would love to see that. And I'm looking forward to seeing that and to sharing that with everybody. Yeah. I want to talk to all of you about that experience and what it's like. So we'll be doing that. But in the meantime, if you like my live streaming, I started streaming Horizon Zero Dawn last night, and we'll be continuing that on Tuesdays. Thursdays are still Hades, and Saturdays, probably we're going to be finishing Deltarune this week, and then we'll be picking up with Psychonauts 2 after that. There will be some holidays and things coming up, so we'll kind of see what happens, but yeah. Anyway, if you'll recall kind of where we left off, last time was a pretty big part of the story. We fought in the Nadam. Look at me, I'm trying to pronounce things right. And we won. It took me 3 or 4 tries to actually successfully succeed at that as opposed to unsuccessfully unsucceed words. I'm gonna drink. So I have 2 cups stacked. So I don't know, folks. All right. So it took us a couple of tries to beat the Notum, but we did eventually. And now the folks that we allied ourselves with are going to be the leaders out here. And Hien was like, all right, we're going to go to Doma. Now it's been a little while, so I'm going to try my best to make sure that I like stay on top of what's happened, but I may need to like be like, oh right, this is what happened. That's true, Blue Glass. One of those tries, I did just go straight there to see how fast I die. That is correct. Look, I knew that it wasn't going to work, so I didn't remember how to start over, so we just kind of rolled with it. Yes, Hien had some good times here and made some good friends. I think that Lyse is raising a good point here, which is that you get so wrapped up in the little plots and they become so all-consuming that you do kind of lose sight of what the big plot is, and then you're like, oh, right, we have to go back to Doma, and then we have to go back to Alphinaud and defeat the Empire in some capacity somehow. I didn't mean to go off script, okay? I just didn't understand what it wanted me to do or where I was supposed to go. Unfortunately, I didn't find it the most intuitive thing in the world. All right, I'm going to scoot my camera back a little bit because I think it got a little too close when I scooted my chair forward. Let's go ahead and talk to Serena. See what happens here. This cave will take us back. This will be the farthest she's ever gone from home, I'm sure. This music is really pretty, wow. It's a flute. Oh man. We're ending on a good note. We're ending on a hopeful note. Oh, remember when we beat up those Imperials, speaking of the Empire? Mr. Hammerman showed up and was like, I'm gonna take you out. And we were like, whatever. No, you're not. That's what happened. The music there swelled to be very dramatic, and then it fell right back down. Red, Lyse doesn't understand what it is. What is it? What is it? She will not look at Lyse in the eyes. What is this impractical gift? Ah. Your land's engulfed in a storm of fire and steel and blood. Storm blood. Shall mark a new beginning there. Walk in crimson. I mean, we do wear a lot of red in this party. Oh, Hien, he's just like such a nice guy. I like him a lot. He's an extremely endearing character. I like him so much. Yes, Blue Glass. Like, I was trying to place exactly what it is. I feel like, actually, hold on. I did just release a version of Meridian Child. You would think. Maybe that's what's stuck in my head, because it's the thing that I find myself wanting to sing along with. If you like music from the Mana series, the second Insetsu series, I released 3 songs, including an arrangement of Meridian Child from Trials of Mana, which is my favorite song by Kikuta. I can see that Stolen Light, actually. I might... It actually, that little bit right back there sounds like part of the ending theme version of Shadow's theme, of all places, from Final Fantasy VI. I don't know. Alright. She's so tiny and polite. And adorable. Gonna go see what the gods have said she should have for dinner. Oh, was that blue glass? Was that what you were thinking? Okay. I'm glad that I was able to help with my Final Fantasy VI music catalog in my brain. If there's one thing you can count on me for, it's Final Fantasy VI music. Crimson Footprints. What is this? Is this one of you folks? Who is Argus Willowrun? I'm sorry, I'm not very good with names. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. So pretty. It's such a good song. I still kind of want to cover this song and do it like Alma Kinon style. Like Suikoden 3. Alright. Hold on. Before we do that, we're gonna go talk to Gosetsu, see if he's anything else to say. What will Yugiri say? I don't know. That's a good question. The House of the Fierce, right? They're reminding me. They're like, hey, remember what that place is like? Remember what's going on there? Like, yes, thank you for providing me the context of what's coming. Yeah, no, it's true. Covering every track in Final Fantasy XIV. Well, I'm trying to cover every track in Final Fantasy VI, which is much easier to do because those are much simpler songs and I know them better. Valley of the Fallen Rainbow. Oh, interesting. Oh my god, look at how tiny Lyse and Hien look by comparison to Gosetsu. Because he is a row and therefore a mountain. Lyse is like, I don't know where we are. It's okay, Lyse, neither do I. Ah, Hien hasn't been to Yangsha since his exile. I think is probably the way to put it. It's good for him to be home. There are some songs from this game that I have wanted to try playing, but I haven't ever actually gotten around to arranging any of them. It may happen at some point. Alright, Gosetsu. Alright. Leaving us with these two. I do kind of wonder if she's going to draw her inspiration from him, or if there's going to be like a what's the word I'm looking for? If there's going to be like, because I don't think even if the two of them, like even if she was interested in him, I don't think the two of them would fall in love. And I don't think that if so, they would be a thing either. I don't think that this story is going there. Besides, they've both got things to do to take care of their own people. Oh, it's the little catfish fellows. Hello. Hey, Jarwolf. Yes, Soken is very talented. He makes some really good music. Now, I assume that he has a team of composers working with him. Even if it's just to take his notes and fill things out. It's definitely not the way I'm supposed to be doing this. But when have I ever done what I was supposed to do? Why is the mountain... Why is the shadow moving with me? This is concerning, folks. I don't like it. Oh my god, the tigers are kitties. Kitties. Hi, Fierce Picket. What? Who or what are you? What is Fierce Picket? I don't know what a picket is. But I'm just gonna... Oh. Is this where I'm supposed to go? I'm sorry, folks. Probably. Oh, we've got ominous cave atmosphere happening here. Hello, ominous cave. Oh, okay, I don't have to be in the ominous cave. They are up front of the ominous cave. I guess we're gonna go into the ominous cave next. Hello. Expecting a speech. Well, no matter. Yeah, no, Stolen Light, it is a little bit confusing because Gosetsu does not look like one would expect a row to look. So I was like, why is he so big? It's because he's a Rogan, and they are very big. I used to call them the mountains because I couldn't remember anything but Lalafell. Alright, Hien is going to go make his presence known. Look at this! Look, it's our friends! It's the twins. I love the twins. Oh my gosh.
Brothers and sisters, pray forgive me my absence. It has been far too long.
I'm sorry. Once again, Lauren is incapacitated by Cyan's theme. Excuse me, Kyan's theme. He is ready to give a speech. Oh.
Gosetsu told us of your trials and tribulations on the steppe. Would that I'd been present to witness your victory, my lord.
Yugiri, you had things to do.
Our victory, Yugiri, owed as much to each of my stalwart comrades as it did to me. Now rise. I will not suffer this excess of formality any longer.
I feel like that is such a good guy trope, though, to have like a... The you can't bow to me for too long. Please stop bowing to me. It's like somebody has to like to be bowed to, but it's never the heroes.
Alphinaud and Lyse Levieux, I presume. I'm told we owe you much. It's a pleasure to meet you both.
He like does his best with their names. To be fair, their names are both a mouthful.
The pleasure is ours, Lord Hien.
Oh my god.
Though we were born and raised a world apart, our values are one and the same. Freedom, justice, liberty. Each of which Doma shall soon enjoy once more.
Oh, Alphinaud. He's definitely the one to do the speeches.
Hopefully. I understand you have brought an army.
She's not. Oh, I see. Cutting straight to the point, are we?
The Zayla tribes of the Azim Steppe have pledged their military might to the cause.
Yes.
Good. We, meanwhile, have secured
Oh,
the
that's
support of the
right.
Confederacy and a not insignificant number of your countrymen.
The pirates. So we're gonna have pirates, nomads, rebels. It's a pretty good bunch. I think so. Against the Imperial military.
The too have expressed a willingness to join the fight, provided you agree to certain trade agreements following the liberation of Doma.
Oh, that's nice. That's good. We're gonna have some Ninja Turtles on our side too.
The shinobi will render what aid they can. However, Suino Sato refused to answer our call.
That's fair, though. They've got other things on their mind.
What forces we have amassed far exceed my original expectations. You have my thanks.
Oh my god. I
You
should
should
have these
know that
characters.
Xenos departed Doma not long after you left to find Lord Hien. We know not the reason why, but it would seem he was eager to return to Gir Abania.
Says he got bored here. There's nobody worth beating up here anymore because we left, so he's got to go beat some people up over there, I guess.
What? Have you heard anything from the Resistance? There hasn't been another attack, has there?
Oh, Lyse. I'm sorry.
Tataru assures me they are quite well. You need not worry. If anything, this turn of events would seem to be to our advantage.
Because right now the only real motivation that we have for Golf Bag Prince is that he is bored and he wants a challenge, and so he's doing whatever it takes to construct sufficient challenge to be worth his attention. Even though he's cheating with his magic swords.
Yotsuyu retains her position as acting viceroy, and we have reports that the garrison at Doma Castle is preparing for a massive operation.
Then I guess we better just infiltrate it and shut that down.
We suspect that the Empire's attempt to eliminate you on the steppe may have been a prelude to a larger effort to purge the remaining pockets of resistance within Doma.
But knowing that they failed has to change their plans somewhat. Quinn Toro, thank you for following, friend. Thank you. God, I love this song.
The hour of reckoning is upon us.
Oh, man. Let's be positive. We can't not be positive. We're listening to Science Theme. I feel inspired. And therefore I will be inspiring.
The Hien has spoken, and I, for one, am not inclined to argue.
Thanks, Hien. I'm glad that my inspirational speech makes you laugh. That's fair, though. That's fair. Yeah, Xenos is bland. That's the thing. It's like there are a lot of things they could have done to make him more interesting, which they didn't do, so he's not. But it's okay. You can have a good story with a mediocre villain if the heroes.
In this place, in this moment, I call upon you all. 25 years of oppression, of tyranny, of shame. It ends with us. We will prevail.
So this is what I'm saying. If you have a forgettable villain, but sufficiently good hero cast, you can make up for it. And Hien is fantastic. I love him. He is inspiring and cool and, you know, funny and kind, and sometimes he tries to roll a persuasion check and he fails, and I would do the exact same thing in his shoes, so maybe I'm biased, but I'm like, yes, absolutely. He is somebody you would follow into battle, you know? And it's important when you have somebody who is supposed to be that inspiring, making them actually, like, persuasively, like, making it so that the person experiencing the story will buy that this is such an incredibly inspirational figure. Like, that is so important, you know? And they managed to do it with Emmerich, and they managed to do it with Hien, and they still feel like different individuals, and that's really cool. And I know I've said that before, but I'm still going to point it out again. All right. Oh my god. They're just like so excited to have him back. Hold on, I gotta talk to everybody. Oh my god, Chad Chaddington. Thanks, Chad Chaddington. Lyse, it's okay, Lyse. Nobody's expecting you to be a strategist. That is not what you have to offer. Well, like, so Xenos standing around being bored could be interesting if they wrote it in a better way, or gave him something to do with it, or something. I don't know. Yeah, Hien has lots of charisma. Okay. So others were inspired to join. Cool. Alright. I honestly, at this point, I feel like we're late enough in the story that we might actually be successful with this. There's going to be a cost, though. That's the thing. We can't just, like, charge and they're victorious. Only by name and reputation. Until today, there is no denying that he has a presence. No, that is absolutely correct. No, like, so at this point, you know, we've had some major failures. We've had some victories by the skin of our teeth. We've done a lot and put a lot of effort into preparing for this battle. And I think we're actually going to be successful, but I think we're going to have to pay a price. I think that we're going to lose a character we love, and or some section, something significant is going to go wrong. And this is going to be a hard-won victory that's going to mean that when we finally go to bring the war to Alamigo, we're going to look back with bittersweet feelings on what happened at Doma. That's my prediction. Purely based on, like, the story flow, the feeling of a flowing story. I love how, like, Lyse is like, man, I hope somebody around here has strategy. And then the person that you have to talk to progress the story is Alphinaud, our strategist. That makes sense. All right, what's the plan? Oh. Oh. Okay. Cool. Hold on, I gotta go attune to that. That's important. They're like, we know you're gonna do that, Lauren. I'm like, oh yes, yes I am. All right. Hello, Lyse. She's standing here being proud of herself. I should probably do more of my red mage quests, shouldn't I? I'm gonna want those. See, he's the strategist. I'm sure he'll be very excited to tell you about his brilliant plan. Okay, that person's name makes me think of Drizzt. Drizzt. Alright. I'm just going to progress the story forward a little bit. I'm really curious to see what happens. Alright. Everyone is excited to see Hien again. Yeah, well, I really like the Red Mage character, and I feel like I should probably go ahead and do that at some point soon. We'll see if I remember anything that's going on with that. That would have been a good one to do live on stream, because you could have all reminded me of all of the things that I forgot. But that's okay. I'll do my best. That is one thing that I have appreciated about the live streams, is having someone gently remind me of the things that I did not understand the first time around. Alright, let's see how cunning Alphinaud's cunning strategy is. Alright.
If all are in agreement, I will outline my plan to retake Doma Castle.
Alright, Alphinaud. Yes, you are our strategist. My friend, you are the one to do it.
Lyse and the Doman Irregulars will conduct a series of raids against Imperial targets throughout the surrounding area, with the aim of drawing the garrison's attention.
Alright. The decoy.
Shortly thereafter, our Zayla allies will launch a surprise attack on the castle's airborne defenses.
Okay.
In this way, we will prevent the enemy's airships from rendering support and cut off one means of escape.
Alright, that makes sense.
Lyse and I, together with the shinobi, will exploit the ensuing chaos to infiltrate the moon gates and disable the Magitech field generators.
Alright, they're gonna get stuck in there by the ninjas, I suppose. Very exciting.
Once the barrier is down, we will be free to cross the One River and reach Doma Castle. It is at this point that we must turn to our Confederate and Kojin allies.
Right, they're gonna get us in there on boats because there's a river. Okay, and then what? And then what?
They will commence to bombard the castle with cannon fire,
Ships.
while sailing west towards the Doman Enclave.
Okay, so he's actually using the specific strengths of everybody who's with them.
Wait, the Enclave? Why would you want them to sail away from the castle?
I'm glad Lyse is here to ask questions. Oh, it's showing us. Okay.
Because the Enclave is home to countless civilians. Once pressed, the Imperials may well think to take them hostage, and I would fain forestall any such attempt.
That's my boy. That's my boy. I love Alphinaud. I really do.
After we have secured the Enclave, we may lay siege to Doma Castle directly. The main strength of the Doman Liberation Front, under Lord Hien's command, shall be committed to this endeavor, as will you and your redoubtable allies.
Right. I really need to change my
rest is
outfit.
simple. We scour the castle for the Viceroy, we find her, and we subdue her. Without their leader, what remains of the Imperials' morale will crumble, and they will surrender or attempt to flee. And Doma will be free.
I'm not sure that their morale will disappear without their leader. I'm not sure that the Viceroy gives them morale. I really don't think that that is how it works, Alphinaud, and I'm inclined to disagree. Usually, if you take out the head, you take out everyone else. Is a good strategy. I'm not sure I'm convinced that's going to work here. But we'll see.
Your thoughts, Lord Hien? If any points were unclear or gave you cause for concern, I should be glad to go over them with you.
Oh my god, Alphinaud is like a little bit nervous actually. He did not get a reaction and therefore he's beginning to be a little... Is it okay? I mean, if you've got problems, please let me know. Oh no.
Nay, 'tis a fine plan. You have a talent for this. That much is plain.
He just had to be alone with his thoughts for a bit. And then he's like, thank goodness we have a
We
strategist.
shall carry out Alphinaud's plan to the letter. Time is of the essence, as you know, so let us each see to our respective preparations. Carry on.
Alright. Gives the thumbs up. Alphinaud, you have done well. I'm the room where it happened. I see. Strategy happened. Hello, Alphinaud. How do you feel about having your plan accepted? Oh, he's busy thinking about the execution instead of his feelings. That's probably a good idea. Everyone is so excited. To be fair, he is an exciting character. Alright, Lyse, go punch some dudes in the face. She's like, oh, believe me, I will be punching all the dudes in their faces. Yes, we better win. Yeah, no, it does really feel like... we feel like we have hope. Like, this doesn't feel like we're super in over our heads. For the first time, it does feel as though we may actually have a chance. Cole, I've sort of kind of done NaNoWriMo. I started it this year, and I need to pick back up before I fall too far behind. I am definitely behind already. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm writing without a plan or anything. I'm just putting words down and seeing what happens. I need to pick that back up though. Maybe I will spend some time after this doing that. NaNoWriMo is delightful though, and I strongly encourage anyone who has any interest in writing in any time at all to do even a light version of NaNoWriMo this year. It's a great way to get things done and turn off your internal editor, which for a lot of people is really, really, really helpful to do. For me, that it was kind of like life-changing. My first NaNoWriMo, freshman year of university, taught me that you should actually finish things because you can revise something that's finished, but if you never finish it, it doesn't matter how perfect the first paragraph is, you know? Yeah. Alright. Alright. He's like, oh, be helpful, but I don't know how to be helpful. Go ask Alphinaud how you can be helpful. Okay. Alright. Oh. Okay. Oh man, okay, so we're not gonna go immediately to go fight. We actually have to do some silly little errands. Alright, that's fair. That's fair. In that case, I will teleport, I suppose, maybe? No, oh, I don't know. Sorry, I'm having some trouble here with my map. Okay, go to Kugane. And go get information from Sid about technology. Be like, Sid, can you tell us what kind of lock they have? Oh man, the music, the music, the music, the music. The music. Yes. I need to cover this song somehow. I don't know how, but I need to. I really like the melody here, okay? It's really pretty, and I know they use it in like every possible song, because with the expansions in this game now, we have like, here's the song, and you will hear it a million times in a million ways. Not you. Hello? What? What's going on here? What am I... Oh. Okay. I don't remember this. Okay. That is not where... that's not the main quest that we're supposed to be doing. That's something else. I don't know, man. I see a quest that I started and I continue. Okay. We're gonna go in here and we're gonna go talk to our friends, Tataru, and... Okay, so the reusing of a theme in every possible thing I find a little bit frustrating. Like, I don't like hearing the main theme in the battlefield, like the battle music and the boss music and the field music and the town music and the dramatic music. Like, those, that it gets a little old because I like melodies, and so I like to have multiple melodies to be excited about. And that's kind of how I felt with both Heaven's Word and Stormblood so far. It's a little bit irritating sometimes, but it's okay because the music is well done. Hello, Hancock, you are not my favorite person. Tataru is adorable. Just teleporting around. And a paperwork fight. That's true. Tataru, somebody needs to draw. I'm sure there's fan art that exists of Tataru like wielding her like pen and her paper, and she's like about to go into combat. Paper combat. How Tataru got her groove back. What? What's going on, Tataru? Oh, it's better in Shadowbringers. Okay, well that's good to know. Well, I'll look forward to how they managed to juggle having a recurring theme without hitting me in the face with it quite so much. Alright, so how are you doing here? You've been here a while. In fact, I don't remember her dressing like that the last time I was here. Maybe my memory is bad, but I feel like she's dressing differently to blend with the locals and has changed her hair up and everything. What is it? Hancock gets like defensive. And then it's like, fine, whatever. Knickknacks? Right. Omega. Alright. Oh no. Oh no. So our package got mixed up with their package. That's not good. Oh my goodness. I can't believe we're doing a misplaced love letters side quest in this game while we try to save our kingdom from being destroyed by the evil empire. Hancock is one of those characters that you kind of like to dislike. He's slimy, but he is open about being slimy. No, that's true. As characters like him go, he's about as good as they come, I suppose. Of middling height and build, not unlike myself. Alright, well, we're going to go deliver love letters. He's very pointed to say not unlike myself, which is not necessarily relevant or helpful. It's an interesting thing to say. La, 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 la. I suppose I could glamour myself up if I wanted to. These are my outfits. This is the like la, 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 la. This was actually pretty decent for like end of Ishgard stuff. We're gonna go back to this because this is at least better. than what we were wearing. It's not quite appropriate for where we are. It's not quite what I want for Doma, but it'll do. At least I look like myself. All right, so we're going to try to figure out how to find this man. Search Kagane. That's terribly helpful. Okay. Lower decks. All right, let's find our way to the lower decks. If I can. Let's see. Bad chicken. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you actually a chicken? Are you actually a chicken? You are not, but your name has chicken. Therefore, I approve of your name being bad chicken. Where am I going? Okay, so I'm on the right level. This person who's just like chilling up on top of that, like it's nothing to get up there. La, 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 Sigh wizard, very nice. All right, here we go. We're gonna start asking folks around here. We're in the right area. Hello. You do not look like the person. Nope. Hold on. Letter is perhaps a charitable description. Huh. It's like, I don't know. And I don't want to know. Okay, so he says no. See if we can find somebody else. It's interesting that that he hasn't become unmarked. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have to actually find my way around here. All right. I guess I have to maybe go into a building. Took his drawings of the pretty maids, so that sounds like a good idea. All right, so we're gonna go in here. Perhaps. Oh, hello, Tataru. Tataru's not having any more luck. Oh no, Tataru is getting people confused. That's no good. Alright. Hello, adult assistant. What's up? This sounds like our person. This sounds like the right person. Oh, never mind. Fine, game. You got me. You got me. I thought that might be it, but I was mistaken. They knew what they were doing, too. Aha. Here's another possible person. You are wearing bright colors. You have short hair. You seem confused. You could be our person. Ah, you are our person. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. All right, we have done that successfully. Now we get to go back to where we're supposed to go. Ruby Bazaar. I think that's where I'm going. I think that's where I'm going. They did just say that. Yes. I got the right location, folks. You should be proud of me. All right. We're going to go in here. Hi, Hancock. Anything sassy to say? She had some trouble. I got it figured out. Weighs no less than the other. It lacks the scent of lilac and is therefore much less likely to contain someone's misdirected woo. Oh my god. The writing is really clever in this game. Yay! Alright. Excellent. I'm glad to know that everything is turning out okay. I love how, like, even if you don't know Alphinaud super well, you still kind of want to pick on him. No, Tataru, it's fine. It's not your fault. They require armaments we provide discreetly and at a reasonable price. Cool. The evil trading company is supplying the pirates with guns. Nothing could possibly go wrong here. Thanks, Lolorito. Alright, Tataru. I like Tataru. I know people who don't. But I definitely do. Okay, so I want to teleport back. If I remember correctly. La 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 la. Does anyone not just teleport everywhere? I can't imagine at this point not just teleporting everywhere. Except possibly, like, using the Ethernet within a place, because I have a hard time keeping track of that. Okay, this way. I got my, like, round hobbit hole door entrance things confused. Alright. So we are prepared to take down... Thancred can't teleport. Oh. Because he doesn't have any magic. Oh, Thancred. I wonder what he's up to these days. It seemed like just yesterday you were here. Yes, that's right. I've been teleporting, Alphinaud. That's correct. Alright. Sid sent him a manual detailing the operation of a Magitech field generator. So he's prepared for everything. To see if he would read it or give up and whack it with a wrench, which works 9 times out of 10 anyway. Yes, fair. Fair technology. Alright. I mean, Alphinaud's going to read the entire thing, folks. Alphinaud is not one who follows Our Lady of Percussive Maintenance. Like, this is a boy who reads the instruction manual twice. Further employment. Huh. So they're trying to get us a little bit involved in what everybody is doing so that we understand what all of our friends are doing. Okay. So we're going to have a spy in our midst, probably. Somebody's going to betray us. No, that is true. The Scions are not mercenaries. Especially Alphinaud, who really wants to be a superhero. I mean, I suppose that's true Stolen Light, but Alphinaud is definitely going to at least start with reading the book. Who is going to betray us? I don't actually know for sure if anyone will, but I kind of worry about it happening, you know? Seeds of Despair. That's concerning. Alright, Lyse, let's go harry the Imperial Guards. In the wake of your failed assassination attempt. Look, that was not my plan, okay? I would not have tried that. That was a terrible idea and one of the most out of character, like, breaches of plausibility this game has provided since The Realm Reborn, and that's pretty bad. When Lauren starts comparing something to A Realm Reborn, that's not a good time. No public executions and not a single village was put to the torch. Which is why, by the way, Yuri, why we shouldn't have tried that assassination attempt. Just saying. Okay, we're gonna go hunt them down. And maybe blow them up a little bit? Maybe. Search for Imperial patrols south of Prism Lake. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to go out the door, huh? Where is the the door to go out. Is it this way? Then we go through the water? Let's find out. Bum, 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 bum. Am I going the right way? I don't think I am. I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait, no, there's totally a way. Okay. I'm sorry. Look, okay, caves are not my jam. I'm not a big fan of caves. Oops. Oh, hello. Just like chilling? Okay. I do really like the night version of music is the same music but on piano. I like that. There we go. It's all sparkly. I can't miss that. Not even I can miss that. Hi, Lyse. We can go beat up some Imperials together. Lyse will be sorry she didn't get to punch these dudes with us. Do I see anything or anyone of note? Let's find out. I am looking respectfully. Alright. Onward. Okay, so we go this way. Discovering all these new locations. Amazing. Just jump off cliffs. Yes. Oh. Folks? This person just said, "Who am I?" and is just standing there. I'm concerned. This is concerning. I can't be the only one concerned about the who am I-ness of that. I kind of want to go join that fate. Oh, shoot. I don't want to fight you. You're not going to play the song that I care about, so I don't care about fighting you. My priorities, folks. I have them. Hello, Lyse. Something's squeaking behind me. Hi, Lyse. There was a person who did not know who they were. Second point I marked on my map. Okay. Like, I did see somebody concerning, but you don't seem to be asking me. Okay. I keep trying to change those notes, and they don't change. I do a bad job. Where is she? I'm in the right vicinity, right? There she is. Hello, Lyse. I assume the fact that you're crouching. No, you're not crouching. Never mind. Oh. Getting stronger. Oh no. No, that's my red mage. That's my red mage buddy. I think that's my red mage buddy. Huh. That's so interesting. She's a red mage, but she made her own sword. Because she's extra. Thus marking her as a true red mage, I feel. Alright. We are concerned about Imperials pretending to be villagers. Does this have to do with the girl who didn't know who she was? I'm supposed to go up. I'm supposed to go up. I don't know. What is with this orange thing over here anyway? What is that? What is the orange thing? Oh, it's a gateway. How interesting. Alright, I need to go up some more and try not to get eaten by a target. Eaten by a tiger. I just don't like wearing hats or glasses, so I just have those turned off. And am otherwise a red mage. I do wear a lot of red mage red in real life. It's possibly my favorite color in real life too, so that's pretty fun. Haunted Elder. Oh, somebody else here is fighting the same exact kinds of guys, so we'll just fight all the guys together. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like this is a little much. Holy crap, I don't know what you're doing, but it's very explosive. They didn't say anything. Ah, that's no fun. We were both on the same story quest, fighting the same dudes. We should have interacted. I'm sorry, but I feel as though it is good to interact with people. Wait, I did that wrong. I did that wrong. I did that wrong. Hold on. Oh my gosh. No, I went the wrong way. I want to stay here. Okay. Haunted Elder. Is this going to actually be an actual civilian who's being forced to do this? Let's find out. She will never kneel again. You look really mad. Oh, goodness. I got a very special vision headache. Oh, geez. Yeah, I thought that face looked familiar. They recognize they have an interesting antagonist, and they have decided to do something with her. Good. Does she have a Cinderella story? Hmm. So the Imperials require that children get an education. I mean, yes, I've been receiving visions. Yes, I suppose indoctrinating the next generation when you think you're actually going to be not exterminating them, but, what's the word I'm looking for? Assimilating them, then it makes sense that you'd want to educate them. I forget that we are going to wipe them all out has not always been the plan for Doma, perhaps. You know? Like, what we see here is with both Doma and Alamigo, Girabania. What we see with both of those is kind of a failed Imperial invasion. In that, like, if their intent is just to, like, go in and wipe a place out, like, well done, they've destroyed those places. But if what you want to do is actually expand your empire in a way that's, like, functional, that has not been accomplished. You know? Which I think is an interesting thing, because, like, empires can be very, it's not where we're supposed to go, is it? Okay, fine. I'll go back where I'm supposed to go. I will actually progress the plot like I'm supposed to. No, like, in order for empires to continue existing and thriving, they have to get something out of expansion. They have to get something out of the places they conquer. And trying to wipe everybody out in an area does not accomplish that. It really doesn't. Wait, what's that? Is there something moving out there? No, it's just shadow. Okay, I thought it was a really, really big figure, but it is not. It's the shadow of that. Okay, cool. We're just gonna come in from up here. Yeah, look at that. Who needs health? Not me. So from an imperial conquest perspective, like, these two places both got out of hand, and so they had to be choked more tightly than one would. More tightly than one would if one were trying to assimilate them, to raise them up, to become part of the empire. And there's still, like, little pockets, like, I mean, we haven't seen the, like, Garabanian second class or lower, but the kids who were raised in that and who have become in the military under, oh, what's her name? Sorry, I needed to drink some water. Like, we haven't really seen what it's like for the people in Garabania who are actually on good terms with the Empire. We know that they must exist and that they have their city. We haven't been to their city. We haven't seen that. All we have seen is the devastated towns, like the little villages that are starving to death on the outskirts, and the rebels. But we haven't seen, like, the part of it that survives. Because I have to remind myself, Fordola is there, and she has her people. But they do talk about, like, the people who, like, the children that grew up under Imperial rule, who now, like, operate as Imperial subjects. And we haven't really experienced anything in Garabania that isn't devastated by the Imperial conquest. Here, like, I feel like Doma and Garabania both have pretty hefty historical resistance. And they've both been pretty thoroughly trashed, but I don't know, like, so we haven't been to the Enclave here, the Doman Enclave. We've just been to, like, again, little tiny outskirt villages. We haven't been to the place where most people are who aren't dead. And I have to remember that it's not just the rebels and the dying villages. There is more to both of these places, where perhaps the assimilation has continued a bit more according to plan. So that's why I was surprised by, like, wait, they have to get education? When did they care? Because that was before they were trying to exterminate them. So, okay, so Yotsuyu is going to have a tragic past. I was honestly kind of hoping for something else, but we'll see what I think of this. Like, she's clearly had trauma, but that's not what... Like, I was Cinderella is not the trauma that leads to Yotsuyu being the way Yotsuyu is. So I sure hope that we get a better explanation for kind of how she grew into what she is. So we'll see. I'm sorry, I really don't want to be, like, super negative and critical. I desperately want to love Stormblood with my whole heart. I guess, why am I being awfully quiet? I don't know. steel worm. I don't know what these are, but I will suppose I will sell them on the boards if I remember. Oh my god, they keep sending me to, they each send me to the next one of them. Oh my god. I mean, this makes sense because again, like, in order for us to really be able to fully wrap our heads around and care about and understand what every part of our plan entails, like, it's good for us to go out and experience what each of these characters is doing. It gives us the context. And I've said before, and I'll say it again, that I feel like one of the strengths in this game is when they have you actually go out and see the space and meet the people and talk to them and so on. So it actually like feels like, I don't know, so you can actually feel like you're involved in it instead of like experiencing the whole thing at a distance. But it is kind of funny how they do it. You know what? Do I have to go get some armor? Alright. Alright, we're gonna go deal with a supply issue. Part of me is trying to figure out why they're choosing to pace it this way. Are they trying to get me to lower my guard? Are they trying to remind me that I'm in Doma because I haven't been in Doma for a long time? You know? Like, I don't know. Who is Issei? Alright, we're just gonna teleport everywhere because why would you not teleport? Who needs money? Not me. Alright, so this is good actually. This reminds me that there are these other cities, these other towns, these other places. So that does make sense actually. Instead of just charging straight onto Doma and being defeated or being victorious, we're instead kind of dealing with, okay, so you say it's Freckles. Hello, Freckles. We are reminding ourselves, we're kind of re-establishing ourselves in this area, reminding ourselves of these characters, of these locations, of this particular situation. No, that makes sense. Obviously, it's been several months in real life time since I've been here. Most people don't experience this game that way, but even so, no, it's good to resituate you. Hi, Freckles. What are we doing with the rope? Ah. So he's turned into a regular old leader. I kind of figured he might. You never know when she'll have to leave on a secret mission. Okay. Tonally, this doesn't 100% work for me. But that's okay. That's cute. That's true. Yeah, what are we gonna do? If we did... Alright. I wonder what the deal is going to be with this guy. Because he's clearly gonna have some kind of a deal. Hold on, I have to turn in a quest. There was a quest here. Oh man. I guess I can do that later. I'm going to try to figure out where I'm going. Where am I going? Am I going this way? Well, thanks for coming by, Blues. It's been good to see you. I hope you have a good evening, and we'll talk later. How's everyone else doing, by the way? Are you having a good Wednesday evening? I assume it's evening. If it's a different time of day, I assume you might not be here. Aha. Yes, this is once again reminding me of, oops, bam, who needs health? Not me. I don't think I've been here. Oh, have I been here? I don't know if I have. Hello? What do you have to say, Lyse? Something odd about this man. Starry-eyed youths who stand before me. All right. Oh, that's better than what I've got. All right. Give them shells to shield their soft bellies. That's a good point. That's a good point. I hope that... Oh man, we're gonna arm ourselves with... Oh, I missed that line. So we're gonna go blow up Magitech and use Magitech to arm our people. That's an interesting decision, but I like it. Okay. I'm on board. Now where do I go? Broken steel, broken men. See, perhaps his heart is what's been broken. As long as he does his best, even if he thinks it's a lost cause, as long as he does his best to armor us, then I suppose that's what matters, right? Where is this abolished? Okay, never mind. Fine, we'll go back down in here, go to the other side. Alright. Gusakari. Goodness. I don't want to have to swim across there. Oh, it's such a cool looking bridge. I guess I'm gonna have to swim across there, aren't I? I guess I am. I guess I am. I guess here we go. Sorry, dragon friend. The music is really nice. See, this is the kind of downtime that I'm talking about. I have to pay enough attention to the game that I can't hold a very good conversation with you folks. Which would normally what I would choose to do would be like, oh, well, this would be the time for me to talk to you. But I can't not pay attention to where I'm going or what I'm doing because I don't know where I'm going or how things are going to go. And we'll be like mid-sentence in the middle of a conversation when I'll have to like bring it to a screeching halt to keep the story moving forward. Which I find somewhat awkward for streaming. Because I'd love to talk to you about, like, you know, what you're doing, what you think of this stuff in this game. But, like, I also have to think about what's going on in the game. And my brain, my poor little brain, it doesn't necessarily multitask. Am I going to blow myself up? No. Alright, we just blew up some Magitech. Yeah, no, excellent. You see what I mean? Like, it's definitely a thing. Like, very definitely. There's just something about the pacing. It's too much for us to just to go story to story to story. Like, there's too much time for us to go story to story to story, but not enough time for us to actually talk about things. And the pacing of it is just really awkward. So the new way that I'm going to do things, like, this stuff probably won't make the cut. And I'll be like, all right, so I blew some stuff up. And you'll be like, okay. She blew some stuff up, but it'll be fine. And maybe I'll go and, like, investigate more things. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing is, like, it's like, I want to keep talking to you, but instead I'm, like, running around doing some mindless menial thing. And it makes me feel kind of self-conscious because I'm like, if I don't find this stuff interesting, how can I possibly expect any of you to find it interesting? So if I'm playing this game with my friends, then during this whole section, I'm like just like chattering away with them about like things that are completely unrelated. But it's much easier to hold a conversation with a friend and then be like, hold on, I gotta blow this thing up. And then be like, all right, so what's your cat up to? It's a much easier thing to do when it's somebody that you know really, really well. But in this case, because like of the specifics and because I'm streaming and stuff, like I'm like always aware of my like, I guess you could say like responsibility as the person leading the activity of streaming. I want to try to, this one's taking longer to pick up than the others, I feel. This was particularly big. Either that or, yeah, see, these ones are much faster. All right. Yeah, no, dead air is not much fun. And like most games will have, like, if I'm really good at talking a lot, I think we can say, I think I can say without reservation, if it would be like list off things you're good at. Like, I have no qualms about saying I'm really good at talking. Just like, do you need words thrown at something? Written or spoken? Either way, I'm your person. I'm the one. I can do that. That's my special gift. No, do not. I do not want to fight you, you scary looking thing. But, so if I am having trouble with the talking, then the talking's gotta be hard. Because usually, like, if a game manages to shut me up, it's because something's going on, you know? The gameplay's interesting, the world is interesting, there's a story thing happening, any number of things. You know? But, I don't know. And this is not in any way meant to be a complaint against this game in particular, because it's, as far as I can tell, as MMOs go, this game is, like, extraordinarily, like, full of stuff to see and do. Which is cool. Oh, I think I should probably kill this guy. He's got a thing. I don't know what the thing is, but he's got it, so I'm gonna do it. Let me blow you up, friend. Blow you up. Yeah, I've never played an MMO before, but I don't think that I would try to stream an MMO as a very, very story-focused person. I don't think that I would try to stream a regular MMO. So I'm trying to make this give me credit for being here. Okay, I've discovered the new location. God, I want to go swimming. Maybe I'll go swimming in the new year. Gotta go blow some stuff up. I think the blowing more stuff up is optional, but I'm gonna do it anyway because why would I not want to blow up? Oh, hello. Yeah, no, stolen lit. I do think that has something to do with it, too. Like... No, I'll come back and do that later, maybe. I'll get some quest bits done. Yeah, so, like, I have to, like, pay attention to what I'm doing, but it's not actually interesting. And it's frustrating, you know? And it wouldn't be frustrating if I were... Where's the other? I want the other... Was it not this quest that the... Hold on. I don't know what this is, but there's this one stuck up. We're just gonna blow some stuff up here. Like... Oh, it's the same music. Okay, it picked up at an interesting point in the music, and I did not recognize it immediately. You tried to splash me. Don't you know splash is not super effective? I don't know why I'm getting water serpent livers, but I am, so that's happening. Anyways, yeah, so it's not a complaint against this game. Like, I find the story in this game largely good. I have some complaints about Stormblood, but mostly because Stormblood does enough good things that I'm actually able to provide, I think, meaningful criticism of it. Like, if it were just like, this isn't good, like, there wouldn't really be anything to say about it. But there is a lot in it that is really quite good, in my opinion. Where's the thing to blow up? Is it down here? Where's the thing to blow up? I want to blow it up. Where is the thing? But I want to... oh my god. Okay, hold on. I thought that I was going to blow a thing up. Anyway, I feel like... Okay. Oh shoot, hold on. I gotta blow these guys up. Oh my god, do you see the chocobo with a black mage hat? Do you see the chocobo with a black mage hat? Do you see that, friends? Because you should. Somebody here is helping out. I don't know what they are, but they're very dramatic. Alright. Okay. I think you could say I confronted them. Is there a thing that I... Oh, here we go. Sack of mugworts. Oh my god. I don't use my Chocobuddy much. I do know how, but I forget that it exists. But yes, Falcor, my Chocobuddy. Alright. I guess we're gonna go return this. Yeah, so like these are like little mindless tasks to like give you a little bit of the world, but it's not enough to dip your toes into. But yeah, so the game is good, the story is good, the characters are good. I do enjoy it. Like the dungeons are actually really fun to play through. Trying to figure out how to handle bosses is interesting. Figuring out mechanics is interesting. Like there's a lot of good stuff in this game. So I really don't have any complaints about like the goodness of the game, you know? But it's just very awkward for me to try to... No, don't you fight me. I did get them to return. I slaughtered them so that they would give me your plants back. Oh. Oh no. Sorry, kid. But I think that's all we're gonna do. Yeah, and I might do that at some point when I feel like I can take my time to explore stuff. But I feel like if I like start doing those little side quests there, it's going to be boring for folks, you know? And I'm more conscious of the time that I'm spending on things. And it makes me think a little bit harder about how streaming works and what makes games good to stream and what makes games not good to stream. Which is a thing that I've been asking myself a lot more, which is part of why on Tuesdays now we've started Horizon Zero Dawn instead of Metroid Fusion, which I originally planned to do. Because a good game doesn't mean a good stream game, you know? And that's been an interesting thing to have to learn. Snow Patrol's heard me just blow stuff up. Alright, Tsurunuki. So many plates of steel? I do, I have so many plates of steel. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say, friend? Yeah. Hien is not dead. So Hien was willing to, like Hien, do whatever his people wanted, or he thought his people wanted, to take care of his people, recognizing that his role as their leader is a responsibility, an obligation, rather than power over them. After my lady died, so that would be his wife, we told him to fight back. Interesting. Interesting. 10 years. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, this is interesting. So Hien was willing to do what a conquered nation does to survive under imperial reign. No pride, no arrogance, just keeping your people alive and putting your pride aside, and perhaps they would have been all right for a certain definition of all right. But his people could not stand being ruled and dominated and not having their own freedom. And so they decided to push back, and he went with it. 10 years. 10 years is a long time to plan. And so interesting that there's the, like, if you start an uprising they say to us, to Yugiri, when we first get here. If you start an uprising, you will get us all killed. And here this guy is saying, we led to the starting of the uprising. We got everyone killed. Oh. This guy's gonna make us armor like no one has ever seen. Yes. This is satisfying. To bring like heart and hope back to people is very satisfying. This song is new. And so it is like actually satisfying. Oh my god. They're doing push-ups. Amazing. Hold on. No. We gotta do this right. There we go. Well done. Well done, friends. I appreciate your push-ups. Hi, Willow. How's it going? The fact that we went and us getting involved in this does make this section more meaningful than if it were just like you see a cutscene, you see a cutscene. So like it makes sense. And I like that. I like that they try to tie this together and make you interact with the world more so that what happens in the world means something to you because you've been to those places, you've talked to those people, you've been involved in these things. It slows down and you can see the conversations that are significant. Means something. Which is not something that one could say about A Realm Reborn. Alright. So we're gonna just teleport back, I suppose. We are slowly working our way through this. Goodness. And I am teleporting everywhere because it is too hard to find my way around. Although I can actually finally find my way around this game somewhat, even without teleportation. So let's see. Skilled samurai and spineless soldier. Oh no. Alright, we've got some push-ups happening here. Hello. Just going through trying to do this. So we're gonna go ask around, see, is there anyone I can do an errand for? Traveling in my direction. I don't know how long I'll be in my direction. Are they through here then? This is not a door, never mind. Where's everybody? Is this a door? This is a door. This is a door. I'm sorry. I knew I was just saying that I can find my way around, but I can't necessarily. Make sure that Hien doesn't get himself killed. I don't think they'll kill Hien. I don't think that would work very well. I don't think so. It's possible. I go talk to everybody and then go talk to Hien. Yes. I would absolutely love to have a characterization moment with Hien. What do you have to say, Gosetsu? Okay. Have not changed what you're saying. Hi, Willow! I have to actually go to the place. The place that I go is... Oh, do I go... Actually... I'm sorry, I have to find my way around. Thank you. So if I go, I guess if I go through here... Yes. Then I think this will take me where I'm trying to get to. That's okay. I don't know that I will actually Okay, let's see. Can I go? Aha! Look at me remembering the buttons. You should be very proud of me. I'm really bad at remembering buttons, but I totally remembered this button. I went the wrong way, didn't I? I'm sorry. I thought I was going to the other. I thought I was going to this quest and not to the other quest. So we're just gonna do this, and then we're gonna go back. My apologies, folks. I'm not good at this. Okay, maps are hard. Somebody here. I'm gonna go. Salty Cookie. Oh my god, Salty Cookie. Salty Cookie, that's an amazing name. Alright. Okay, cool. Excellent. I got an Aether Current. Now, back underwater we go. Once again, I remember the button. I'm so proud of myself. Yes, this does really feel like because Yugiri and Gosetsu are not the ones who I feel like, because we haven't gone to go run errands for them. We've done things with Lyse and Lyse. I'm just particularly bad with maps. They do much better than they used to do, as far as like the fact that they have like an arrow pointing up or down to let you know, like that's such an improvement. I remember when it didn't do that. Limsa is not good though. I don't do well with cities in this game. Okay. This way. I go through this way. And perhaps there will be a door I can use? Is there a door I can use? Is there a way around? How do I get there? No! Oh. Is this... Can I do this? No, that's not a crack. That is glowy stuff in the walls. I'm sorry, folks. I'm trying to figure out how to... Is this a door? No, that's the wrong way. Okay, maybe this will work. Maybe... Yes, this is where there's a crack outside that I couldn't find at first because, again, I just have a very hard time finding my way around. Like, I really struggle with finding my way around places. Okay, so we're back in the valley. Hello, Alice Farseer, the strategist. Your name does indeed sound like a strategist's name. Let's see. Haha! I found the right place. There's a fate with an exclamation point. Does that mean it's an absolute bad news? Don't do it, Lauren. Don't do it. I don't care how much you want to do it or how much you like the music. Don't do it. Is that a don't do it fate? What does it say? 67 ginkgo. Do we want to do that, folks? Do I want to do that? Do I want to run up there and see what happens? Oh goodness. You are big. You are very big, friend. A fate that has an NPC interaction. Okay, well maybe we'll get there. Huh. But yeah, my complaints about the streaming of this game are not about this game having any flaws, and more that I don't know how to stream this game well. I don't think that I can. So I'm going to have to accept my limitations and say, as much as I enjoyed this game and would like to share the story with you, I'm going to have to do it differently. So we'll see how this goes. Monzen. Samurai. Alright, Hien, is this a good idea? Should you just like wander through here? Like, this guy looks like an enemy? He's really big. I was just trying to like walk under his feet. But I guess I'll try to blow him up instead. Oh no! Sorry, folks. Haha! Yeah. Sorry. Oh, I'm doing this wrong. Oh shoot! Oh, he's dead. Never mind. That was very dramatic. He's doing big. He's very big. Okay, so I don't want to fight that guy. All right. Okay. Well, so I have concluded that I'm not Magatsu Kyofusa. There's like a whole bunch of these guys and they're really big. I'm really curious what they're doing here and what this whole thing's. No, but not curious enough to fight you. I don't want to fight you. I just want to look around and ask questions about you. Jeez. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's just like monsters all here. These heads are big and scary. Sorry. But yeah, so Willow, I've decided I'm going to stop streaming this game, but I'm going to record myself going through parts of it and make Let's Play videos that I upload to YouTube for the folks who want to follow. Which I think will work better than trying to deal with the difficulties that I have with the pacing. I'm sorry, I feel like so many of my videos of playing this, so many of my streams of this are me just talking about how I can't figure out how to stream it. But I can't. It's bad. Alright. Where are you, friend? Where are you? Oh my god, did you see what's inside their mouths? I'm not okay with that. That's not good. Hi, Hien. He's trying to sneak around. I'm sorry, Hien. I'm not sneaking. I'm just fighting monsters. Okay, fine. Oh, jeez. Did he have the... Was that the eyeball thing? Wait, no. Thanks. Is that you, Careless Dragon? I see you taunted the enemy so that it would fight you instead of me. I appreciate it. La 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 la. Shambling suits of armor. That is what I want to know. So all of the people here died. We were complicit. Yeah, so once more digging into, like, what kind of sacrifice is worth making to stay alive? How do you make those decisions? Who gets to decide if it works? Who gets to decide if it's worth it or it's not? This looks like a super bad. Curiosity killed the catfish. That's gonna be one of those don't do it's, right? Right? Yes, I'm going there. What do you expect of me? I'm not gonna fight it. I'm just gonna look at it. The music is... I'm gonna die if I do this, aren't I? It's got the music. It's got music. I can just sit here and listen to the music and not die. How great is that? I'm pretty sure that I'll die if I fight it. Isn't that the... Is that a, like, you'll die thing? Oh, hello, Alex. Axel. Oh my god, it's Axel and Willow. Hello, friends. Are we gonna do it? Are we doing it? Are we doing it? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Where's my... Oh, here we go. Yeah. Yes. Thanks, Willow. Alright. Oh man. Okay. Okay, hold on. Might help if I actually target the enemy. Thank you, folks. Accommodating my need to listen to this music some more. Oops. Oh my god, you're not even part of this, lightning sprite. What are you doing here? Who brought the lightning sprite? Did I bring the lightning sprite? Why is it not dead yet? Oh my god, you're so big. Holy crap. Okay, I'm gonna actually try to be useful now to the party. Alright. Meanwhile, this catfish are just like... shoot. Oh my god, no, 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 hit the bad guy, hit the bad guy. L'Oreal is not cooperating. I'm sorry, folks. I feel like if you did things like this more often... Nope. I feel like it would be a more exciting thing to stream. This is exciting. Maybe I could come back for like special dungeons and endgame things and stuff like that, but okay. So I did the special trial, not special, that's the wrong word, but the dungeon, oops, shoot, I did that wrong. The dungeon on the step with my friends before this, and that's why Limit Break is now on my bar instead of not. Oh my god. God. It's such a good song. Alright. Sorry, I'm like... I'm gonna actually do my... Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there! Oh my god, I didn't do that. Well, that's fine. No, stop that. Oh, I thought that I had a... Oh, it's because I didn't vault away, so I didn't get my finishing strike. Am I too far away? Probably. I'm not the most tactically sound player of this game. Oh man, I'm excited like other folks showed up here. I assume this is actually a big deal fight because like some other folks wandered in to be like, what's going on over here? Like, oh nothing, just slaughtering a giant suit of haunted armor. You know, no big deal. Alright. I need to remember... okay. I'm way better at keeping track of what I'm doing here. Okay, hold on. Did I do it? No. Bam. 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 Backflip. And that. Oh my god! How did it unsync me? Oh my god. Oh my god, and then it murdered me! I don't know what just happened. I guess I must have gone too far away in my backflipping. Oh well. Sorry about that, folks. I'm working on it. I didn't realize how close the ring was for that, but now I know. I just wanted to do my finishing strike. Because I have a finishing strike for my Zoro now. But I don't get to do that. Tragedy. Alright. It's okay, we're gonna do it next time. Just you wait and see. It's coming. Diurnal opposition. Alright, that's a very dramatic sounding name. Oh man. I feel kind of cool that this explosive thing with a lot of people is happening, because I was like, I want to listen to this music, and you folks were like, we'll accommodate you, Lauren. Okay. There we go. Okay, I don't know if it actually did it, but I tried. It didn't seem sufficiently explosive for a finishing move. I feel like I must have done it wrong. Oh well. Oh. I'm very off balance with my magics. Alright. Very off balance with my magics, trying to fix that. Sorry folks, we won't be getting a good Zoro anytime soon. Alright. This is exciting though. It's just like one big mess of like us throwing stuff at the enemy. A whole lot. And I feel like if I were like more... Oh my god. Alright, I can do this, I can do this. Alright, and then we're gonna do this. Oh, it's dramatic looking on the enemy, not dramatic looking over me. Okay. Sorry, folks. I'm learning. Okay. Oh, I forgot to focus target it, so I can't see how much health it has. Hold on. There's a way to focus target. I forgot that focus target was the thing that I should be doing, because then I'd be like, how much health does it have? Oops, probably shouldn't stand there. Oh, I didn't die. Oh, thank goodness I didn't die. Cool. It is nice having a little... Oh, did we do it? Did we do it? Did we do it? Oh my god, we did it. We did it. That was amazing. Well done, team. Thank you. I love, like, that these are, like, a lot of folks that, like, we don't know them, but we're all celebrating. Oh, there's a thing, there we go. That's what I wanted. I was like, I know there's a way to spin my weapon and be super extra. And I did it. That was awesome. That felt awesome. I have to, so I just typed in that was awesome. Thanks everyone. Yes, Falcor is the name of my chocobo, named for the luck dragon from the Neverending Story. I'm predictable. All right, folks. Oh man. Well, we did it. It looks like, oh, hold on. I don't have, I can't squat. Oh man. I want to do the squats, but I can't do the squats. Oh man. Alright, folks. So here's the thing. I could have progressed the story, but I really wanted us to do that cool thing, and we did that cool thing, and it was very exciting. So it's actually technically time for me to shut down, but we could, if we wanted to, push on, since this is my last Final Fantasy XIV live stream planned. Do we want to go ahead and, excuse me, push on and see what happens next? Shall we take Doma? Or fail to take Doma? Do you folks feel like staying up a little late with me tonight? Hi, Dosmea. We are really close to a dungeon. Yeah, I figured the map showed it. I feel up to it. So if you folks feel like hanging out, I think we should do that. I think that would be much more satisfying to end on that note. Wait, why is there an orange thing to look at and do here? Where's the orange thing? What? There may be special streams in the future if I'm like, I'm gonna do a cool thing and I feel like this is gonna be a cool thing, then I'll be like, we're gonna live stream this cool thing, come do this dungeon with me. Next time, sort of thing. But, oh, that looks, somebody's glowing. Oh no, that's not. Okay, that's a friend. I don't know why this is orange. Well, so the thing is, Willow, I will be playing with, I'll probably be casually playing with friends and they'll be able to tell me. So if I say like, heads up, let me know, and they can be like, there's a thing coming. I'll be like, okay. All right. There's a, I want to say there's a thing I'm supposed to search the ruins for usable weapons. Okay. Okay. So that's what I'm supposed to be doing here. Got it. Okay, hold on. There are things here. All right. I'm just gonna look around here passively, see if I can find something. Yeah, well, it may not be like every cool thing, but like sometimes I feel like this is orange for a reason, and I'm not seeing anything that makes it orange. What am I looking for? I'm looking for weapons, but where and how? I don't know. Where are the weapons that I want? No, stop. I don't want to fight you. I just want to find a sword for my friends that need swords or something. Sheathed katana. Oh no. Are we going to get a legendary sword that Golf Bag Prince is going to use? Probably. That's going to be interesting. Alright. You know, that's mostly me just complaining. Okay. This is going to be some significant thing, and Hien's going to be like, I can recognize this sword because I know things. Alright. Let's see what Hien has to say. Look, he's a prince, and he has a golf bag. So, Golf Bag Prince. Alright. I found this katana. Little signs of use. It's going to be significant in some way. It's going to be some sort of special sword. Oh. Huh. No, it's just the sadness of a life cut short instead. Haven't been there since you were a child, huh? Luminous. Ah. The writing is beautiful. In the places that no man can see or touch or take from you. It's the story that's where the magic comes from. The story, it's the story that makes something powerful. I mean, like, no, I do agree with the sentiment that he's expressing, but that's also, I think, the Golf Bag Prince's swords are the ones that have a story that he can use and harness somehow. Yes, the story we tell ourselves about who we are, about where we come from. The stories shape who we are and who we can become. Shapes our sense of what we can and can't do. in the end. Why are you stumbling on this, Hien? Huh. Okay. I like that you can tell in the writing of it that he trips up over something. And you're like, what is it? What is it? Alright, Hien. What he must do for Doma. That does not sound good. He is up to something that I'm going to be really angry with him about. I just know it. Alright. Gotta wave at Dosmea. Glad you could join. Sorry, friend, I did not make it clear. I did not remind anyone about me streaming this week. I am worried, Hien. I'm so worried. I do not trust you not to do something really dumb. Hien, if you sacrificed yourself here, I'm gonna be mad at you. Just so we're clear. Yes, he could be using himself as bait. He may be giving the sword in some way. You know? Like, I don't know. There's a lot of things he could be up to. I suspect that the fact that we got that sword is going to be significant, though. Like, that sword is going to matter because the Golf Bag Prince collects swords. And we're talking about stories, and it's the swords with stories that the Golf Bag Prince collects. So something is going on with that. And I'm curious what it's going to, what shape it's going to take. Hi, Aaron. I'm sorry to tell you this is the last of these streams. At least with the exception of special occasions. I'm going to be recording myself playing it casually with friends and cutting the parts that make sense and putting them on YouTube so that the folks who want to follow along can. And I can't stream an MMO. I'm just not any good at it. And you know, sometimes we can rise to an occasion and become better at doing things than we think we can do. But this is not one of those times. I feel as though I have given it a good try. I've tried this for several months, I think, actually, and I'm not cut out for it. But I think I can, But I do want to continue sharing the story with folks, and I've had requests for that, so I found another format that should work. So there will be a Let's Play coming. And I don't know how often it'll update, but it'll happen.
May I present the Blue Kojin's emissary?
Hello,
Greetings
pal.
and well met, old friends. The Elder sends his regards.
I like this fellow. I like how serious and noble his voice is.
Soroban, it's good to have you with us.
Yay, friends! Friends. Yeah, well, I tried. I even, was asking people, how other people successfully stream this game. And they do the same thing I do. It just works. So, I gave it a good shot. And I will maybe try again with special occasion things, but we'll see. Oh, they wave. All right, so here's everybody. What are you doing, Hien?
If you might humor me.
No, Hien, this is a bad idea. Whatever it is, it's a bad idea. The way he's talking makes me suspicious.
Thank you for coming, Soroban. Doubtless you have already been informed of our plans and the role we would have your people play. However, I seek your counsel as a Kojin of the Blue.
Are we going to get in touch with the Kami of the sword?
Be it by spell or
No.
siegecraft, could your forces destroy the underwater foundations of Doma Castle's outer wall?
He's going to destroy the castle then. Because the castle isn't what's important.
Explosives coupled with a few incantations. Yes, that might produce sufficient force. Such a thing could indeed be done.
He has a good, like, Saturday morning hero. Saturday morning cartoon, but like a serious old one from like the early 80s, like hero voice. It's great. I love it.
Then I wish to revise the plan.
Okay. Hien.
Instead of assisting the Confederacy in securing the Enclave, I would have the Kojin advance upstream beneath the water and breach a segment of the outer wall.
Okay.
I mean to flood Doma Castle.
All right. No, the castle's not the important part.
My lord, the castle is a sacred symbol, the very heart of our nation. To destroy it is unthinkable, unconscionable. You cannot do this.
That's where you're wrong.
I can and I will if it improves our chances. By flooding the castle, we remove the better part of their forces from the field and force Yotsuyu to retreat to the highest levels of the keep. Tell me that is not a worthwhile trade.
No, that's fair, Hien. And you are the one who gets to make that decision.
But my lord, that castle was entrusted to you by your father and his father before him. I say to you again, it is the heart of our nation.
No, it isn't.
Stone walls do not a nation make, my friend. A people do. And as long as we yet live, we can rebuild. So let us only think of this battle, of victory here and now. For without that, we have no future.
I like that this is something that occurs to him as he looks on the castle and he thinks about the castle's role, because the idea of destroying the castle or harming the castle has not even occurred to him up until that point, until he starts realizing that the castle isn't the thing that's the most important. And that's when other ideas pop into his head. No, that's how this, like, how ideas and inspiration work. And Alphinaud wouldn't
I
have...
see that you are resolved, Lord Hien, and I would not presume to gainsay your decision.
Yeah, Alphinaud would not have thought to suggest that, because he would have assumed that preserving the castle was one of our goals.
I will inform the Elder of your revised stratagem and instruct our sappers to make ready.
All right.
Our preparations are all but complete. Once we receive word from our Kojin allies, we shall set our plans in motion. We shall fight, and we shall prevail.
I think we might. We're going to need to know more about Yotsuyu in order for this to really land. If she's actually going down with this battle. I wouldn't have said that necessarily, but the tiny, tiny bit of her childhood that we've seen, to me, like, you can't show that much and not show us a bit more. All right, Yuri. Well, like, I feel as though I could stream this game, and obviously I will not have an empty room because you folks are here with me, but I don't think I'm a good fit for it. So I appreciate you all sticking with me for these months while I tried and failed to figure it out. I really do. I appreciate you watching this and being here and playing through this game with me. I will try to maybe use the link shell to be like, hey, we need a fourth, or we need another person, or I want to run a dungeon with some folks who's on. It's both, Willow. It's both. Jonin. Is that a word I don't know? Okay, so we're gonna talk to our friends. And, then I guess we'll move on the castle. This is a big deal. It's deeply annoying, actually, on my part, because I can't have conversations. I'm constantly being interrupted. I can't pay enough attention to what I'm saying to other people because I have to pay some attention to the game. But the thing that is happening in the game most of the time is so boring that I'm not, that I don't want to pay any more attention to it than is absolutely necessary. So it winds up being a very uncomfortable and unpleasant position to be in as somebody who's trying to make the experience entertaining. So it's one of those things where, like, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It doesn't mesh with the way that I do things. So, unfortunately, I have given it a good try. I've tried it for, like, 4 months, 5 months, and I feel like that is a good effort. Now oh, that's the blacksmith. Okay. Yes, we gave him hope, and it's amazing what you can do with a little hope. Alright, there's one more friend. One more friend through here from the looks of it. Hello, Gosetsu. Now you're supervising the push-ups. Oh, that's cute, Around. Well, it's also the pacing. It's just like running back and forth talking to people. You have to find the person, but the act of running back and forth is not interesting, but it's just long enough that, like, it doesn't take no time and you just get there. But it's not long enough to actually have a conversation or talk about or think about something in between. It's just really poorly paced for the kind of streaming that I know how to do. There are probably people who can do it successfully. But I will be doing a Let's Play, so I will be recording it separately and uploading it to YouTube probably. And for special occasions, I may be like, okay, I'm going to stream this particular dungeon for a bit, so, like, let's do this thing. But I will keep folks posted about that. We'll see how this goes. It's going to be experimental. Dosmea, I have done this before. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm getting into. Yeah, Around, that doesn't surprise me. And maybe they fit in some main stories quest stuff here and there. But, like, running through dungeons is fun and exciting. Watching cutscenes is fun and exciting. Side content might be more fun and exciting, but for main story quest. Like, the thing is, when people are like, there are other people who stream this game, I was like, who does main story quest streaming and how do they do it? It doesn't work very well. So that's valid. That's fine. We'll see how this goes. I would like to at least get through Stormblood and see how Shadowbringers is. So this is the part of the story where if this were a Suikoden, we would be listening to the theme of Moonlit Night. You go around, you talk to everybody, and they tell you what they think of. You see them have, like, final conversations, say the words that they've left unsaid. Moment of clarity, yes. That seems like that wouldn't be very interesting, though, Axel. Like, a person who just, like, hops around doing things and doesn't talk to the audience? I don't know what you would do then. I really like talking to folks. The sappers are the ones that use magic, I guess. Okay. Proceed as planned and attack Doma Castle tomorrow. Don't do anything to... No rest for the righteous. I mean, this is what I would pick, so we're gonna go with this. Yes, we are trying to get to a dungeon because I figure we'll stay late, but I'm just talking about other things. Oh. Okay, look. I haven't yet, despite having played this game for years, I haven't yet quite figured out when it follows the format of a JRPG and when it doesn't. Okay, one of the big problems, actually, I think with me streaming this game is that I've never actually been comfortable with Final Fantasy XIV, and I am still not comfortable with Final Fantasy XIV, and I don't think I ever will be. Because if I'm this far along in Stormblood and I'm still not, I don't think it's ever going to happen. It will never quite make sense or feel comfortable for me. And maybe that's the problem. Maybe people who are able to successfully stream this game are people for whom MMOs are a comfortable space. But for me, at least I understand what's happening on the screen, which I couldn't before. All right. Well, I mostly don't, but it doesn't work like a JRPG, so it feels like a really badly paced and awkward JRPG with bad design. But as an MMO, it's like extremely smooth and detailed and has tons of story and tons of like efficient and intelligent and careful design and things like that. Like, so for me, I find it very interesting and I play it. Left to my own devices, I just play it like it's a JRPG, but it doesn't work that way trying to stream it. So unfortunately, it's miserable. So I've just had to accept that I can't do it, and I will try something else and see if that works. All right. It's okay. I do need to remember to actually equip the sword that I should do something about my inventory too. I'm really bad at keeping up with my inventory. All right. Cutscene time. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm not chatting in the chat box. I'm streaming.
Well, they threw me out, actually. Told me I needed to get some sleep. Ready for the big day.
Like I said, I've been experiencing this game as a JRPG that you sometimes play dungeons with your friends. That is how I experience this game. I do more or less zero of the MMO stuff. And it's really badly paced, which is not such a big problem if you can just kind of run around not paying any attention to half of it. But is a problem when you have to pay attention to it because you are performing as a streamer the entire time. So, yeah, it doesn't work. And like I said, there are probably people for whom it does work because there are people who do it. Although from the sounds of it, if there are not many people who stream it, I'm sorry, I'm bored listening to myself talking about streaming it. Long story short, I don't like it. I don't think I'm any good at it, but I still want to continue sharing the story with people. So I'm going to try to do that. If you have a different experience with it, that's great, but I can't. So I'm much more comfortable just accepting that I'm not any good at it rather than trying to figure out how to do better at it. So yes, so here we go. Here is our theme of Moonlit Night. And which, if you don't know the Suikoden series, so the Suikoden series is a story that has to do with war. Every Suikoden game is about war, a specific war, a civil war, a revolutionary war, a war of succession. And so they are actually pretty good comparisons to what Stormblood is doing, because Stormblood feels like a war. It feels like a Suikoden, sort of, in ways that Heavensward, like, for all that Heavensward is like, Heavensward is more like a high fantasy novel, conflict between the elves and the dragons, and the ancient stories that we find have been lies all along. But Suikoden is much more grounded, war between people. So having imperial conquest, devastating nations that then choose to rise up once more and throw off the yoke of imperialism is very much the kind of story that would be found in a Suikoden game. And And so I think that there are certain plot beats that I could map between this game and those games. And so the night before the big battle, the way the night before the big battle is handled in the Suikoden series is different than like how it's usually handled in more traditional like fantasy JRPGs. Because you feel like we're going to ride in with our army and attack their army and hopefully finally rout them once and for all. Root them? That's one of those words that I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that particular meaning of it. Oh well. But yeah, I think that it's a really good, okay, good, I got it right. Route. Okay. It's a really effective moment to show characters kind of in a high emotional situation, but also not like a short there's not like there's enough time to really dig into it, you know, because it's not like we're on the spot, but it's still very, very high tension. So it's a really great way to have conversations and relationships and character development and things that have like been building for the entire story come to a head here. Now is the time. This is your last chance. You're going to have to talk about this, whether it's like people forgiving each other or confessing their love or making plans for the future or any number of things like that. It's a very satisfying moment. It's funny because I thought that there was one in Suikoden 2, but I played through Suikoden 2 recently and I didn't feel like I had the like walk around the entire castle night before the big battle experience. There were a few smaller ones, but I think of it as a series staple and I'm not sure where I got that from. But it's a really great moment in a war story to have that final moment of calm. So I'm looking forward to seeing kind of what they do, because this isn't the final moment here, because we have to go back to Giravania. We have to rescue. We have to do this again. This is like part 1 of 2. We have to do this again. And I don't know what that's going to do with the pacing, but like, I don't know. It's interesting because she's nervous, even though this isn't her part of the war.
Not long now, eh? I'm nervous, of course, but I also feel like I didn't know where I was going, but maybe finally.
Yeah, Hien is the inspiration that she needs. She sees in Hien what a leader can be like. Having lived in the shadow of her sister and her father, and kind of tried to fill somebody else's shoes and pretend to be someone she isn't, and then not being sure how to be herself and how to be a leader, or even that she should be a leader. I think Hien is a catalyst for her.
Something's gonna change, you know? Really, really change. And when the dust is settled, we'll see what we've won and what we've lost. I'm going to give it my all tomorrow. Everything I've seen and felt, I won't let it be for nothing. Right, off to bed. Don't want to overdo it, and neither should you.
All right, Lyse.
Oh, but before you sleep, you should look in on Alphinaud and Lyse. Quietly.
Oh my god. Are we gonna be like not? We're gonna be like not. That's a Suikoden joke. We're gonna be the creepy one spying. Like, hello, I see you there. I will give you some sort of proclamation about fate. Maybe they're like adorably crashed out and I'm going to giggle. But I feel like I should talk to them instead. Oh, hello. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're adorable. For all that they fight.
Another restless soul. Come, come. Raise a glass to freedom.
The twins are adorably snoozing. They have conked out, reminding us that yes, they are in fact still children. they are teenagers. But the grown-ups are over here drinking. All right, I am a grown-up, so I will go drink. The cups look very small in his hands.
Good. I should be interested to know her thoughts on the matter.
Oh no, Gosetsu is drunk. Oh no, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea.
Ah, that's enough, Gosetsu. You'll not convince anyone with your drunken ramblings.
Yeah, and is also kind of drunk. You can see it in his face. He's at least drinking from a cup.
We've talked about this, all of us. We are flooding the castle tomorrow, and that's the end of it.
I know. I accepted your decision, and I do not intend to go back on my word. Nevertheless, as the battle draws near, I cannot help but recall our many travails, and it fair compels me to speak.
So first I was like, he's so drunk, he's really loud. And then I realized that no, this is Gosetsu. This is his regular speaking voice. Occasionally, he is not loud. But that is noteworthy when that happens. Tiny. It looks in his hands.
In all my time serving as a leader of men, there are two failures which haunt me to this day.
The way he delivers his lines, so he's still very in character, but also like there's like this like slight like slur and stumble rushing, like the tempo of it isn't quite natural. Like a drunken person talks differently.
The first, a defeat at the hands of the Empire 25 years past, and the subsequent imprisonment of your father. Long did I consider offering up my life in atonement, until Lord Hien, allowed at last to receive visitors, called for me, of all people, for my unborn child, he said, for my dearest Shun, live. My second failure, of course, was the betrayal of that self-same command. When in the rebellion I failed to protect not only Lord Hien, but Lord Hien too.
There's something kind of that adds to the fact that he's shouting these lines that anybody else would not be shouting, but it fits him.
That I yet live, having known such disgrace, is an affront to the Kami themselves.
So when he drops to whisper to himself, it really stands out.
Yet you, all of you, saw fit to grant this shameful creature, this failure, another chance. To serve a greater purpose.
Gosetsu, do not hate yourself.
Thank you for pitying an old fool.
Oh no. You're not a fool, and you're not a failure.
Now, it is far too soon for that. Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair.
Hien has such an even temperament. It's really kind of amazing.
Ah, even that sounds morose. We who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms.
He really is an extraordinary person.
He is right about one thing, though. We have you and yours to thank for this chance.
I'm meddling, it's what I do.
All debts will be repaid. On that you have my word. But first we must live past tomorrow, no?
It's beautifully written.
If you've no intention of sleeping, Yugiri, you may as well join us.
She's like, I'm a ninja. You're not supposed to be able to know I'm here.
Forgive me, my lord. I did not mean to.
Oh my god.
If that is your will.
I'm sorry, Yugiri. I'm also sorry that I can't help but say your name with an American accent. And that is true of everyone. So she's going to sit down and join. One more person who feels as though she's a failure for not having been able to stop something or control something that is far beyond what any one person could do. Alright, I'm gonna fix my inventory. I have a lot of stuff that I need to get rid of. I just need to put my dye back in somewhere. Oh, I have a better hat. Okay, hold on. Oh no, if I... oh, whatever. We're gonna equip. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, well that's fine. That's fine. That'll do. That's fine. It fits actually better. I need to go through my inventory just a bit because I suspect... Am I not... Why am I not wearing that? Why am I not wearing that? Huh. I don't know. I swear I don't need some of these things. I've got all this junk. Oh, how do I put it in my armory chest? I don't know how to do that. This is what I mean, like I've never been able to figure out. Place an armory chest. There we go. Oh, my armory chest is full. How do I do something about my armory chest? Armory chest. Okay, hold on. There's gotta be a way to do this. Okay, so I want to find things that are garbage in here and throw them away, right? These are like things that are pretty. Wow. Advanced melding forbidden. Hey Pixie, how's it going, friend? Can I just get rid of this? Can I just get rid of these turbans? Like, I don't need them, do I? Like, can I get rid of some of this stuff? I feel like I can get rid of them, right? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't ever intend to level. I mean, I might eventually level something else, but I have a hard enough time keeping track of what I've got. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go through, we're gonna get rid of some more of my junk here. Like, why do I have this? I don't want this. No, get rid of this. Goodbye. Okay. Like, some of these I definitely want, but some of them I really don't. So I'm gonna just discard some of this stuff. I'm not gonna put too much time into trying to get it right, but because I want to do some glamoring, and some things I know are gonna be glamourable. But oh man, some of these are actually things I can wear at least, so that's something. Oh, okay, I don't know. Alright, so gloves. Gonna discard some of these, yes. Why are these they're probably part of... Sorry, I'm trying to figure out things that... Okay, sorry, I know that we've got big story stuff coming on, and I'm sorry to be spending time going through my stuff. This is not what I would want to be doing. Believe me. Alright, let's get rid of some pants. Okay, discard that. Yes. Sorry. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna go through I'm just gonna do the minimum stuff here. put that in my armory chest. Put an armory chest. Oh. Oh, I could probably put that up in my room. Oh, that's cool. I think I probably got some more gear somewhere. Oh. Place an armory chest. Oh, there's like all this stuff. Oh. Hey, did you know there was all this stuff? I didn't know that. I had no idea that this was going on. Man, I don't know, folks. There's too much going on here. Wow. Look at all this stuff. Who knew? Not me. Alright. Yeah, I definitely need somebody to go through. Okay, hold on. Alright, so then we're going to try to do character recommended gear. There we go. Okay, now I have a silly hat. Okay, I'm going to continue with the plot because I think I have enough room in my inventory now that I can live. Oh, no. Oh. Oh my god. Alphinaud and Lyse did not sleep very much because we were too loud. To be fair, we were loud and drunk. Alright, Hien, what's up, friends? Are we gonna do this? All hangs in the balance. Such, like, simple and direct and brilliant writing. Okay. Alright. We're gonna do this. We're gonna fight the Battle of Doma Castle. Alright. Let's do this. Ba-dum-bum. Alright. Alright. Where am I going? I have to actually check my map. Map says that I'm gonna go through the door. Okay. Through the, wait, no, not through this. Yes, through this door? Hold on. This is, in fact, the door. Okay. I think this is the right way. Oh my god. I'm sorry, folks. I have such a hard time. Hello, you and your dragon. Alright. Bam! Who needs health? Not me. Certainly not me. I do not care about you, health. This is a problem, perhaps. It's a problem for future Lauren to worry about. Alright, let's not get eaten by tigers. Generally not recommended to be eaten by tigers. Okay. Oh, is this another door? Oh, that will be a door when I can fly, which I cannot. Okay, good to know. Sometimes not being able to fly is a problem. I'll get there eventually. Sorry, I'm unlocking the experience of discovering a new location. We will then go. Go where we're supposed to go. Okay. Alright. Sorry, I'm not really a completionist, but it's bothering me that this is just hanging out here, unseen. Come on. Come on. Okay, I discovered a new location. We're good. Alright. Now we can resume our adventures. I try not to get murdered by the... They haven't explained how the armor is animated. I don't know if they're going to. No. Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. Magatsu. Fine. Somebody wants to get Zoro'd. Bam. 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 And bam. It's pretty shiny. Alright. Hello, Yugiri? Please contact us. Our part comes last. Okay. Oh, Gosetsu. He tries to be so jolly, but there is clearly a lot of heartbreak underneath all of that. And now we wait. Alright. I'm going to wait because they said to wait. So we are waiting. Look at all those people. I don't see armor on them.
Understood. Wish us luck.
It's very nice that we have cell phones.
Right. You all know what you have to do. Are you ready?
Lyse is having practice here.
Ready to show them what a good job they made of breaking us.
Thank you, Freckles. This is Lyse. This is what Lyse does. This is what Lyse will do when she goes home. Is taking the like broken and crushed and stomped under Imperial boots, like regular people, and leading them in an uprising. So it's appropriate for this to be what she does here. And this is the song that I feel the Imperials took.
Then what are you waiting for? Move out!
But is it the Garabania theme? I wonder. It would make sense. It's hers. She's the one who was being a leader there. Hello, Imperial.
Why must we waste our time guarding this blasted...
Sorry, dude. They're so funny looking with their silly hats.
Sound the alarm! Fluminous is under attack!
Fluminous is such a silly name.
The perimeter. We need reinforcements!
It is very satisfying to watch her like running jump kick somebody in the stomach. Like, yeah, Lyse, that's my girl. I was wondering that too, Blue Glass.
Imperial forces converging on our position. Looks like we've got their attention. We'll be sure to keep them busy for as long as we can.
All right. All right. We're gonna do this. It's the song. I forgot that they had birds. Hello, jerk.
War. To wield power to make men kneel before you. There is no better feeling.
I'm still not going to be happy to see you, buddy. I don't think I will ever be happy to see you. Oh, look who it
I
is.
must share this pleasure with a feral dog of a Dothal.
Preening, Oronir. You fear that she will put the sun in shade.
Oh, amazing. Amazing.
Those are for you. Go, claim your prey.
I like her a lot better than I like him. Her people are interesting. What on earth even? What even? Oh, they're like air cannons are modeled after chocobos. I mean, that makes sense and is really distinctive and interesting. Wow. Also, yes, those two are totally going to get together. We all knew that it's destiny and fate. Oh my god. He's just jumping. He's just gonna, oh my god, dude. He's just like cutting it in half and then landing on his bird again. And I'm still not happy to see you, dude. But that was cool. I will give you that. Okay, now so she's got to one-up that. What are you gonna do? She's like, I don't even have to jump on it. I'm just gonna make it explode. That's
Come to me. Come to
amazing.
your death. With each that falls, my soul soars higher.
Amazing. Amazing. Okay. Let's see.
Swiftly, brothers! Fall not behind! Make an offering of their steel to Father Azim!
Go for it. He is somewhat, like, his insufferability is somewhat tempered by the fact that he is accompanied by her, because she kind of she balances that out. All right.
They seem to be enjoying themselves.
That's true, they do. This is what they do.
My lord, the barrier!
And there go the twins, using Sid's instruction book.
That it should fall so soon. Truly, our allies seem determined to surpass each other.
So this could either be a successful, like, this victory that is hard won because we've worked so hard at it and we have turned to our team and let every person, like, stand up to their, like lean into their strengths. Or this could be the moment that we think we have victory only to have it be snatched away from us at the last moment. I'm not sure which way they're going to go. Who's
The
that?
Magitech field is down. I repeat, the Magitech field is down. Confederate vessels, you are clear to advance upon the Enclave.
Oh, this can't be. We can't fail. Like, we have spent way too long pulling together way too many dissimilar groups of people for this to not go through most of the time, most of the way. Like, these are the pirates. I forgot that we're coordinating with the pirates. Like this entire plan would be impossible if we hadn't managed to ally ourselves with so many different groups of people. You know? So everything we've done, even when it wasn't specifically with this in mind, has made this happen. So this has to be the victory that comes from uniting these people and rekindling hope. Because we can't do it alone, but if we stand together, we can. Yep, there you go. There you go. There you go. Doma is underwater. Doma Castle is underwater. You wanted this Hien, and I think it's...
The wall is breached. The Kojin too will not be outdone.
I think that to let Doma live, I think...
Our allies have set the stage. Now we must take the castle.
Yes!
With me.
He's so cool. I'm sorry, but he's so cool. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. We've got this. What are you up to, Yotsuyu?
My lady, the riverside wall has been breached. The lower levels are already flooded and the water is still rising.
I love how muffled their voices sound in their stupid helmets.
So I gathered. You would tear the whole thing down, all for the promise of freedom. A noble sacrifice, or the last Esper flailings ever flew.
I wonder what the significance of the bats in her hairpiece, if there is any.
Speaking of which, how fares my brood?
He is quite a fool.
The procedure was carried out as instructed by Lord Owlet. By all indications, it was a success.
This is not... Oh no, Yotsuyu, what have you done?
Is that so? Then he may yet be of some use.
What did you do to him? Okay, like, I like to make fun of Hammerman, but, like, don't actually torture him into being a, like, half-man, half-machine monstrosity.
Devotees of vengeance should rightly pursue their cause unto the bitter end, don't you think? Their hearts aflame with passion until the last few embers fizzle and fade, leaving naught but ash.
Or is it not the hammer guy that she's talking about? I guess we'll find out shortly how bad my memory is.
The Viceroy's orders were clear. If Doma falls, none shall be spared for his wrath. Tell the men to fight as if their lives depend on it. Because they do.
As you command, my lady.
Yes, I would not want to be the soldier that reports to her. I like how their helmets have the little eye.
Again they come to make you heal, to make you grovel and suffer. But you have endured their worst and survived. You know their tricks. They will not find a flower simply waiting to be plucked.
That line does a lot of work right there. That line does a lot of work right there. All right. Oops. Hello, Gosetsu. Yes. This is for the sake of Doma. All right. Excellent. Thank you, pirates. Let us proceed with the story. No? I'm sorry. I'm really bad at aiming at people in this game. All right. Okay, do not forget to bring your fellow adventurers. This is a dungeon, by the way. You need a party. That's what that's saying. Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys have a mechanical dragon. That's really exciting. Alright. I guess we're gonna just not get murdered by these guys. And just not get murdered by this one either. Sorry, folks. I would normally help you out. Looks like you're doing pretty well. I don't need the experience bonus. What am I gonna do with experience? Like, unless you folks want to go and do that, but I feel like we're already so late. I love that song though. I love it so much. We already did that one though, so. So why does it offer you an EXP bonus for that? Is that because other people are doing it and they're trying to entice you to jump in and help out? If they think you have a chance of succeeding? That would make sense. Alright. Doma, here we go. We go down here. Alright. Huh. And that's where we're going then, huh? That's the gate that's been dropped. Alright. Gosetsu is going to sacrifice himself. Gosetsu, please do not sacrifice yourself. He wants to. Yeah. It is interesting how these things play. She was really cool. She showed up at a point when I was just beginning to take some interest in the game. Yes. Hello, Blue Skiff Captain. I suppose this is it. Okay. I like that they acknowledged that there are going to be adventurers in your party. Because, why not make the world acknowledge the gameplay on occasion? Okay, so let's do it, folks. Are we ready? Is this who's coming with us? Are we gonna do this? Oh, hold on. I know how to do a ready check. Aren't you proud of me? It's like I know something about the game. Alright, Doma Castle. Here we go. Let's do it. To win a war, one must be willing to do whatever is required, even if it means sacrificing the very thing one set out to reclaim. Thus did Lord Hien declare that Doma Castle should be flooded to eliminate the greater portion of the Imperial garrison and trap Yotsuyu within the keep. Your allies have set the stage, and now you must play your part as well as the wandering adventurers. Okay, we're gonna do this. I don't know. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not the party leader. I forgot that I can't do that. Alright. If you could do the honors, Axel. I wonder if this is actually going to be the end of Yotsuyu. I wonder if I failed to get information on her, if we'll get more. If she's going to fall. Like, we have enough to have a satisfying story with her, but I don't know that we have enough to have the story that it felt like they wanted us to have. I guess we'll find out. I should have faith in them. Those ridiculous chicken towers. I'm sorry. The chicken cannon tower things are just absurd. Look at how colorful we are. Oh, look at this. We've got blue, red, orange, and green. Oh, the music. Having the voices, like the raised voices, really drive home that this is an army battle, you know? It's the same melody. The bum, ba, da, 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 da. That's so interesting. Okay. Oh, Doman. Okay, so these were Domans who have been recruited, conscripted. Not something I ever paid attention to. God, that's a lot of shiny. Look at how shiny we are. Oh, I need to remember that I have, like, abilities. Do you hear the wild flute? Holy crap, this is a lot of guys. Alright, I want a moulinet right now. I want to moulinet them so badly. Give me a moulinet, give me a moulinet. There's something almost like a festival about the music, you know? Like it's just, it's so much, there's just so much sound and energy. This looks like a mini boss in an arena. No, this is not a mini boss in an arena. This is just a, okay. I mean, he's pretty big, so I'm gonna Zoro him. Come on, Lauren. Oh my god, there's so much shiny here. Oh my god. Okay, that was really satisfying though. All of us like standing there throwing our big explosive magic at it. It was very fun. So I wonder if I were like better at Latin, if I would be able to make more sense. Like the Lacurius, is that like armor? It's a Hoplomachus, like, you know? Oh my god, there's so many shiny things happening. There's too many shiny things happening. I can't handle how shiny it is. It's kind of amazing. Alright. I think we did it. Oh my god. Oh, never mind. I didn't realize that guy was still alive. I was really confused. I'm sorry, folks. Look at how colorful we are, though. We're like Final Fantasy XIV Power Rangers, except not Power Rangers. Oh, it's a gunship. Cool. Oh, I like that thing that was just exploding in the background. That's a nice little detail to remind you that there's other people here. I really appreciate the little flute happening. There's like a wild and crazy flute solo. If I was more familiar with traditional Japanese flutes, I'd probably be able to tell you which one that is, but I cannot, so sorry to let you down with my incomplete flute mastery. There we go. Okay. I'm all full, and I need to Zoro. Oh, this guy. This is a bossy thing. Hello. Oh shoot! I failed. There we go. Oh my god, it really does feel like there's like a bit of a celebration here. Like it feels like fireworks. The music, the voices, everything feels like a festival. And I know that that's probably not what they're going for, but I should pay attention to what's happening around me. Okay, still okay here. Okay, I like that those are laser things. Oh shoot, I don't know what that is, but I don't want to be by it. Oh, I got burned. I don't want to be set on fire, and yet I got set on fire. How dare. Like, I can't even tell, like, if there's music, you know? Oh, your finishing strike adds, that's why I'm so badly out of balance. I didn't realize that my finishing strike is oops, shoot, that blew up. I didn't like that. Let's not do that. No. Apparently I will eventually get my own, like, oops. Oops, that was fire. Okay. Oh, we did it. That wasn't too hard. Thank you, friends. I suspect that wasn't too hard because of us. Yeah, like the presence of music is, like, it's some of it, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't sound like. I don't think we're gonna lose this fight, folks. I think somebody's going to die. I think probably Gotetsu is going to sacrifice himself. But this is not a battle that's going to be lost. Like, everything about it, everything about the presentation of it. Why did I not zoom in? I don't know. Okay, I should probably actually use the thing I'm supposed to use. I'm so out of order here. Sorry, there's a bot. I don't think we have any mods active in channel right now. Sorry. Alright. Okay, that one makes me think of like a pug, like bug snacks, actually. No, not like pug, like bug snacks. That's what that name makes me think of. Oh man. Oh, hello. Finish your blowing things up. Okay. Oh. Jeez. Oh, jeez. Sorry, folks. Sorry. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. Sorry, folks. I'm trying not to get blown up here. Okay, I'm here. I'm late to the party, but I'm here at the party. I made it. I promise. I made it eventually. Oh, man. There's just so much chaos. I can barely hear myself think. It's very exciting, though. It's very overwhelming, though. Like that's why I keep not realizing there's a guy still left alive, and I'm like, there's gotta be a guy left alive because you guys are still casting stuff. Oh shoot! Oh my god! Oh my god! Look at that! There's a Magitech Armor Terra style. Yeah, I love that game so much. They're like, hey, did you like Final Fantasy VI? And I'm like, yes, I did. They're like, okay. Did I? I'm having some trouble here. Sorry, I can't even tell what's going on. Like, however, you know what? You know what? That's what. The answer to the question of do you know what is Moulinet. I'm a big fan of Moulinet. It's so satisfying. I'm told I will eventually get my own special bubble that I can put down that does a stat boost for folks, which I'm very excited about. By the way, I didn't check if the audio balancing works for you guys. I can barely hear myself, but I assume that you can hear better. Hexadrone, not to be confused. Oh my goodness! Does that mean I have 6 legs? Oh shoot, I did that wrong. Hold on. Okay, embolden is gonna be good. Oh, we want to all... Okay, hold on. I can do this. I know what to do here. I know about stack marker things. Oops. Okay, I don't want to stand in the fire. Generally not recommended. Also don't stand in the line of fire. Neither one of those is things that people want to do. My goodness, there is so much happening here. And again, like, I can't tell if there's even... I can't even tell if there's boss music playing. Oop, nope. No, oh, no. That was bad. I don't like that. Let's not do that. My goodness. Bam, bam, bam. And then bam. And then we stand over here. And we all soak up some of that hit. Like, it's so much chaos. It does actually make you feel like you're, like, part of an assault on a castle, you know? Like, I really like that. Oh, I assume that I want to be in here. And I assume that somebody wants to be in that one. No? Okay, you're gonna... Oh, shoot. Okay, never mind. Usually when there's a pillar, usually you want to have at least one person in each of the pillars. I know that much. That may be all I know. But I know that. Oh man. The castle is coming apart because they're blowing it up. I mean, I'm sure the fact that it's also being flooded is not changing. Well, like, there is music playing, and I can tell that there is music playing, but it's not, like, a big... The music here... Dome and Shadow. Oh. It is really sad to be killing Domans. You know? Like, it just is. One of these days... Oh, geez. Wow, that's from way up there. Oh, hello. There's a whole bunch of you jerks. Well, I'm gonna hit you with some spells, so, like, look forward to that. Oh. I can't tell if that's a friend or foe. Thank gosh. This is why I had some of the effects turned off. Because this is so much. I'm just like... I don't know what's going on. If you think that I'm bad here, you should have seen me during like all of Heavensward when I had no idea what was going on with anything. Even like in the final... Oh, hello. Okay, no, you're not Doman. You're most assuredly Imperial. You can't fool me. I should probably not stand so close to it. Oh well. Oh shoot! All of the 4 pillars, like that's one of those things that like, I don't know that the 4 pillars will ever be explained or mentioned again. But just having a name like that tells something about, like, this is a significant place. Something here is meaningful. The people of Doma would be able to, like, tell me something about what the 4 pillars mean, what they represent, you know? And so even just, like, having little throwaway names, like, labels like that is a really nice little bit of world building. Okay. Are there any more? There is, oh. But there was a dead thing in front of it, so I didn't see. I'm really having a hard time seeing. I'm sorry, folks. When I say that I have a hard time making sense of... Like, I wonder if the 4 pillars each represent something like one of the directions of the kingdom. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Yeah, no. Is he supposed to have a voice? Because I couldn't hear any words. What has happened? He has a chainsaw. He has a chainsaw. Hyper-tuned. You know, I don't like the fellow, but attack. Also focus target. Oh my god. He has a chainsaw. Isn't that a line from Doom? Okay, I assume we want to... Oh, wait. Delay action charge. My goodness. Okay.
We go together!
Oh my god. Oh geez. Okay, I assume that I want to be farther from everybody and then get away from that. Thank you. Okay. Like, I understood in theory what I was supposed to be doing there, but I don't think I did it quite right. But I appreciate the rescue. I think that's what that move is called. Yeah, I figured it was...
Die!
Oh my god, yeah, he has completely lost his mind. Okay, so we want to put these down far from each other. Yeah. Oh, did I just level up or something? Oh no. I got all that inventory stuff. I didn't mean to. I meant to not. Well, that's fine. Like, for all that, like, you don't like him. Okay. Like, he's annoying. He's like kind of your like joke foe, you know? Okay, I'm gonna put this over here in this corner. Okay, and then I'm gonna run. I'm running as fast as I can. I'm running. Sorry, folks. I didn't mean to put it in the same half as we were. Sorry about that. Wow, we did a lot of damage. Wow. Yeah, like, for all that, like, he's like a comedic enemy, so you wouldn't expect him to have a horrific fate. But they did kill the comic relief ally in the previous expansion, so being comedy is decidedly not something that they don't do, you know? I'm gonna not take these things that I have no need for. What is this? Sure, I'll take that. Okay. Thanks for coming by, Willow. I appreciate you helping me through this. Alright, I think we're gonna have a very dramatic cutscene. We'll see what happens. Probably several cutscenes, folks. Sorry for how late this is going to go. Okay, so we don't have one great battle with Yotsuyu. I mean, she's not a warrior.
You ought to say for yourself, for what you have done to our people, your people.
My people, he says. The precious lordling beloved by all come to confront the wicked witch.
I mean, that's a pretty good summary of it, actually, however ironic you may be when you say it.
My parents taught me no better. They woke me from dawn to dusk like an ox or an ass or some other beast of burden. Until, that is, my brother spied a chance to transform the family fortunes.
Ah.
And so I was married to a vicious old drunk, who beat me as he pleased. And when I pleaded for help, I was told to grin and bear it. For the family. For him. For everyone's sake. They pretended not to notice, but they knew. They knew.
That is a very realistic
It
story.
didn't matter. I was nothing to them. Less than nothing. I wasn't of their flesh. I wasn't a fellow Domon. I wasn't even a person. I might just as well have been dead.
She called him her brother, not her cousin.
And then my husband passed away one day. And so I was sold off yet again to pay his debts. But this time, I found a way to live for myself. To survive. As a spy for the Empire. Oh, those were the days when the scales first fell from my eyes. No longer would I be a slave to my parents or my husband or the pleasure house. I would be free and receive due compensation.
Yeah.
That would be enough, I thought. Until I saw a Doman in the road, beaten and broken. And my heart skipped a beat.
Yeah, she enjoys that.
Lying at my feet, groaning in agony, sobbing in despair. Powerless, helpless, hopeless. A vision forever seared into my soul.
And then you killed him, and it was amazing.
There was nothing I would not do to feel that joy again. To bend this cruel, twisted world to my whims. Now, having borne witness to my life's work, have you aught to say to me?
It's interesting because they give us her tragic backstory, but make it very, very clear that, like, as much as it is a terrible backstory, and she was certainly broken by it, and so what we see now, and the horrible things that she's done, and the terrible ways that she, like, her clear sadism, like, it clearly comes from a place of pain and damage. It's not like she's an inherently evil person, but also her tragic backstory doesn't make it okay, and they're not trying to use that to excuse her. Well?
'Twas kind of you to lend me your ear, my lord. But now it is time for us to conclude our little tete-a-tete with a final game of chance.
Yeah, like the fact that they didn't immediately... I don't know. They let her monologue.
Who shall stand, and who shall fall? Let the die be cast.
See, that references the quest title. But see, she's not a monster of Doma's creation for all that she thinks she is. She's a monster created by trauma, tragedy, and the worst of individuals. And she holds the entire world accountable.
To bring the keep down on our heads.
Yeah. Yep. Did she?
I will remember your words.
He's standing in front of Gosetsu. Are you okay, friends?
We must flee.
Okay.
Order our forces to withdraw.
I was a little concerned. That might be difficult. Ah. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured was going to happen once the ceiling started falling.
Go, my lord! While you still can! I cannot hold it forever!
This is what he wants.
No! We will not leave you behind!
Do your duty! Deliver Lord Hien and the others to safety! Now! Forthwith! I shall manage on my own!
Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus.
Gosetsu!
No. No one leaves. Not you or anyone else.
Tis naught this old frame cannot bear. Go now, all of you! The day is won, and the morrow beckons. Nay, thank you for granting me new purpose and a measure of peace.
Gosetsu.
I'm sorry, Hien. But you have to go.
You never failed us. Not once. You served my father faithfully, and I'm a better man for your guidance. And the Doma we build together shall be better for it too. Be proud, my friend. Be proud.
I am, Shun. More than you know.
Hien! Hien!
Yeah, I figured they would be the ones left alone.
You cast the die. Gambling was never my vice.
I knew that that was going to happen on some level. I knew he would be looking for an opportunity to save himself. Or to save himself, to save them.
Gods that I should find you in time.
Yeah, the pacing of that is definitely one of those things. So you just have to be willing to suspend your disbelief and let them have their final moment. And I'm very satisfied with what they did with Yotsuyu, because it doesn't matter how tragic her story is. Like, it does matter, but it also doesn't matter. You know? It's not like, that explains it. Now I understand where you're coming from. It's like, now I understand the depth and scope and origin of your damage. And I understand that, but it doesn't change anything. You know? But to reinforce, once again, that you should try to interrupt abuse and cruelty when you see it. To spare not just the people who are suffering, but the people down the line who might be harmed by them after they break. Yes, she chose what to do. And maybe, you know, she was so broken that she couldn't have made a better choice. I don't know. But it's not like, oh, everything that she's done, she's it's like, oh, she's tragic. Like, there is tragedy in her. But her story is not the story of a tragic, broken person. And that's a good and interesting direction. And so they did give us exactly as much and no more and no less than we needed for her story. And I'm glad that they told it the way they did. Yeah.
Kosetsu? We must turn back now before it is too late.
It is too late. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's no coming back from that.
Eyes forward, Cyrano. That was his wish.
Hien understands. Yes, no, Hien's final words to him, that's what got me. That's why I was crying. Hien is very, very strong for a young man.
I will deliver you to safety. The others are waiting.
And he understands how to lead, how to speak to people, what people need. Even when his own heart is breaking, he's able to give Gosetsu what he needs and deserves. So I feel like I should finish this final moment of talking to Alphinaud. Yeah, Hien has his feelings, but now is not the time to fully set into them. Yes. She can't bear her grief like that. Oh, Lyse. Oh, you weren't there. Sorry, Sorbonne. I feel like this isn't a place to... Good night, Axel. Yeah, this has gone much longer than I intended it to. My apologies, friends. Should I do one last bit of the story to move it forward so that we can have a good closure? Or is it going to get bigger and bigger? Is it going to snowball from here? Like, do we get a moment of closure, or is it going to take long enough? Alright, Careless Dragon. Well, thank you for coming. I'm sorry I'm so much later than I usually am when I end this. But I figured I would let us carry through this part of the story since this is the last stream. If you folks want, I will go ahead and keep the story moving. Otherwise, I can shut down here if, like, everyone has to go. Let me know. And I'll be happy to accommodate either way. Gosetsu was a really lovable character. Like, he was very endearing. And the seeds, like, we could see early on how his guilt has kind of defined him. All right. Well, we'll push a little bit further then. Let's see what happens. Okay. Yes, the world turned upside down. Interesting. Yeah, the Domans are having feelings. The occupation has ended. Thanks, Alphinaud. That is very sweet that Alphinaud does not want to give up on him. I mean, he got shot and a ceiling collapsed on him and then the entire building came apart. But we don't want to give up on a friend. What is it, Yugiri? Yeah, he tried really hard to not get lost in his feelings. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. I guess he may actually live. It is hard to say if there's no body. Hien has pulled himself together because he must. God, the amount of strength that he has, internal, personal, emotional strength, is just incredible. She knows what it's like to have someone you love sacrifice themselves for you so that you can go on and live another day. All right. We're going to usher in a new day for Doma. Sorry. I'm gonna keep going a bit. It's true, it is what he would have wanted, though. I love Lyse being like, this is not helping. And even our young people are not able to be, they're not children here. They are soldiers in a war. And so, you know, things go on. The war continues, life goes on. We can't stop to grieve yet. All right. That was quite an experience. Oh, hello, it is a friend. Oh. Hello, friend. Shall we keep going or shall we shut down? I don't want to get picked up into the next big storyline, which I feel like we're getting close to picking up into the next big storyline, and it is approaching midnight, which is much later than I usually stream. So thanks, Tensui, you're helping. Alright. Alright, Around, thank you. I appreciate your advice here. Hello, friend.
We brought everyone here. You were the last to arrive.
I see. Thank you. We owe the Confederacy a great debt.
It's the song that sounds like Shadow's theme again.
I have waited 25 years for this moment. You owe us naught.
Good. Some faces we know, some faces we don't. Oh.
Look! It's Lord Hien!
Lord Hien!
It's him! He lives! He lives!
There's something really powerful about this, too.
Some few words of encouragement would not go amiss, my lord.
Yugiri, I'm not sure that he needs I mean, I guess he needs a reminder.
Right. Yes, of course.
Then again, he hasn't yet, he hasn't really had a lot of experience in this specific role lately, does he? This is the Lauren option, but no, this is the one to say. You can do this.
Forgive me. This is rather more daunting than I had anticipated.
Oh.
But you are right. I must be strong. Wish me luck.
He trained so well to do this, and yet when it finally comes down to it, he chokes for a minute. That was a very telling moment.
We are a sorry lot, are we not? Tired, dirty, stinking of blood and sweat and ash. The people pushed to the point of breaking.
But we live. That's got to be worth something. Come on, Hien. Come on, you can do this.
And yet, we won. The perseverance to endure decades of oppression. The will to carry on the legacy of those we have lost. These were the bonds that held us together and gave us the strength to reclaim our home. After 25 hard years, the shadow of the Empire no longer darkens these lands, and we may at last look forward to the dawning of a new day. But, my friends, it will be a day of work.
A very tempered speech.
So I ask you, have you yet the strength to stand?
That smile as he comes into his own.
To rise up with me once more, here and now, and begin to rebuild our homeland?
Of course, he speaks to a child.
Lord Hien!
Doma! Doma!
And all of us outsiders back here. God, Hien's theme is just a very powerful addition for me personally, emotionally.
This will not end with Doma. We will see to that, right, Lyse?
These two are good friends.
Right.
That's right. I do think that other theme.
Indeed, this is but the beginning. The tide is turning, and it shall soon bear us back across the seas and onward and to the next battlefield.
Hien has much to do here. I mean, it's a beautiful and powerful song that you can associate with Hien, so it can still be effective even if you don't have the association that I do, but for me it adds a lot. is right. And of course he thinks of his father. There's just something very... That's right, you Gary. That's a conclusion to his story. And so from here on out, I think we will return to Giravania, and we will go free Lyse's people. I think this is probably where we leave off, because I think that the rest of the characters are about to take us on the rest of an adventure. But I think it is late enough that I think that we have had enough of an adventure for now. Unless somebody who knows this game better than me says that there's a better stopping point, but I feel that it would be hard to get a better stopping point than this. Yeah. No, so I'm just going to take a moment to talk about this. Ultimately, the story of Doma is a very satisfying story. It's interesting that it's the one that you encounter second and the one that wraps up first. It has to come together for you to be able to save Giravania. And I wonder, between Doma and Giravania, which of them is in worse shape? I feel like Giravania is in worse condition, but I'm not sure. It's certainly, like, I mean, that's where the golf bag prince hangs out more, so things are worse for them, I suppose. I don't know. Yotsuyu is also an interesting self-contained villain. I really, really, really like what they wound up doing, closing her story the way they did. Like, what we walk away from that final moment with is not Yotsuyu and her tragedy. We can acknowledge her tragedy and how tragic it is, and yet what we walk away from that with is Gosetsu's sacrifice and Hien giving him the honor and love that he needs and deserves. Like that's what we remember when we think back on that. And it is not that nobody cares about what happened to her. At the time, the people who should have cared and should have done something about it didn't. But her not being the center of that story, her tragedy not being what we walk away, is not because people don't care about that. It's because no matter how much trauma you've gone through, after a certain point, you must be held accountable for your actions. You are responsible for what you do and who you become. And so we see her as she was and what she did. And there may be grief for the girl that she was, but there does not need to be an excess of grief for the woman she became. And now we're going to go off to Giravania and confront the impossible. And what we were able to do in Doma is because we were able to call on friends in all of these different places, including working with the trading company, which is concerning, but maybe we'll deal with that later. Thanks, Lolorito. But I'm curious to see what we're going to do with Giravania, because our experience in Giravania was thinking that we had brought hope to a land that had no hope, and thinking that we were maybe going to be able to, squeeze blood from a stone, and then having that crushed to dust in front of us. Very effective. I liked that. I don't know. We'll see if they manage to do something worthwhile with the golf bag prince. If Hien stays behind here, then the parallel between Hien and the prince that I thought might be interesting will not be happening. But maybe Lyse will be a strong enough character to carry the lack of an interesting antagonist. It would be satisfying to see her kick that guy in the stomach. It would be. I would be pleased if that happened. But yeah, that's I suppose this is how we conclude Lauren live streaming Final Fantasy XIV. I'm sorry to have spent so much of it complaining about how difficult it is to stream, but I've not really encountered a game before where I was like, I can't stream this game. But I think there's something to be said for recognizing your limitations and realizing that you've given something a really good try and maybe it's just not gonna work. And maybe I'll come back to it, maybe for Shadowbringers, maybe for some other part of this. I'll keep you posted. If you want to participate in playing this game with me, like, I mean, I may be playing it on Wednesday evenings as a more regular thing, as I've been doing, in which case, like, join our cross-world link shell, and hang out, and you can play with the other folks here too. And if you see me around, please don't hesitate to say hello. And I'll say hi back, regardless of whether I'm like recording the Let's Play or just wandering around with my friends. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, I feel like if I could be not self-conscious about the dull times, maybe it would be fine, because there are parts like this that are just exactly what I love to stream. But ultimately, whether the problem is my self-consciousness or the pacing of the game or what, I don't know what the cause of it is, but I don't have a solution, and I have tried really hard to figure it out. And ultimately, I feel like I want to make sure that I'm having fun with this game. And so I think that the solution that I've landed on will hopefully work out. It may mean that we get like the Final Fantasy XIV main story quest update like once a month or something like that. I apologize for that, because I know that there's something fun to be said for like moving forward at a faster pace. But I'm just gonna try to make it work, because I don't want to stop sharing this with you guys altogether, because I've had fun sharing it with you. It's gotta work. So I will be sure to let you know how it's going. Follow me. I will go ahead and put in chat. You can follow me on social media or the Discord. Let's see if I can type this. And those are going to be two ways to kind of keep track of what shape this takes. If you're on YouTube, you'll just get an update notification that there's a new video, so you don't have to worry about that. But I think I'm going to go ahead and shut down now, because it is midnight and I don't stream until midnight. And I certainly don't stream this game for this long. But I think that this is probably for the best. I'll keep you posted. Yes, tomorrow we'll be streaming Hades in the evening. And then Saturday we will be, I think, finishing Deltarune Chapter 2. So it's going to be a big and eventful week. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for being understanding and for cheering me along. Me struggling with streaming this game was never the viewers or the community not being supportive. I think you have all been very kind and patient and enthusiastic, and I appreciate that very much. I mean, I hope that you have had a good time, and I hope that you can continue to have a good time in whatever form this takes in the future. So thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. I'll keep in touch, and we will return to Garabania and see if we can't take down that stupid golf bag prince. Punch him in the stomach. Anyway, good night, folks. I'll see you later.